Welcome to the top 8 for Eclipse. We're gonna start a heck of a show, and in the top 8 we have Armada, Leffen, Ice, Professor Pro in winners, and in the loser brackets we've got Triphasia and Kage and Android and Sigero. So take a big applause for the top 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eclipse 2 Top 8 in Oslo, Norway. We are D1 and Mr. Love, and we're gonna bring you the hype of the year for the Norwegian Smash scene. Without any Norwegians, though.
Right? I have to say, though, man, it's definitely a pleasure to finally be working together again with the personification of Love himself, Mr. Love, right here in the building alongside me for this Melee Top 8 here at Eclipse 2. You know, last year I couldn't quite make it, but I told these guys that I was going to promise them, you know, the press fire team and everybody else affiliated with them, Geeky Goon Squad, and the rest of the Smash Norway crew, let them know that next year, even if it's really cold, because, you know, Soul Cowboy now.
Yeah.
The weather's nice in Southern California, but I said I'm going to come out here. I got my scarf ready, so it's keeping me warm, you know, no Johns. But things are definitely heating up in the bracket, right?
Yeah.
Looking at the winner's side, we have 4 players that definitely were my picks for top 4. I forgot to include Prof in my tweet, but when I was talking to a lot of people, they're like, hey, who would you say would probably occupy the top 4 of winners? If the safest bets were definitely like Leffen, Armada, Prof, and Ice.
Definitely.
And what do we have here?
So, yeah, we definitely have your predictions completely right, represented in the winner semifinals of Eclipse 2's Melee singles bracket.
Yeah.
We have Leffen versus Ice, which is always a very, very fun and intense matchup to watch. And we have Professor Pro versus Armada.
Yep. And now looking into the loser's side of the bracket, you guys probably caught the analyst desk, but if you missed it, we have Triphasia, Android, Kage, and Zagetto. Now, Zagetto definitely was somebody who I thought could definitely, make it into the top 8. Sadly, Chillin couldn't quite make it. You know, that was one of my picks. He did drop to actually 2 of the Dutchies. First, it was Adam. There was like a Fox Ditto. Then after that, Adam just like finished it off with like Falco versus Fox, and his Falco ended up ending the set. Really good stuff to him right there. Then losers brackets, Ghetto just took out Chillin, so unfortunately couldn't quite make it in. But man, looking into the top 8, we have like Kage versus Android. I feel like that is going to be one of the most hype matches to look forward to, right?
Yes, definitely, because Kage is always a player that, you know, loves to deliver the hype. And Ganondorf, man, with these strong hits, these strong single hits, you know, Sheik is not the lightest character, but also, like, she's not as heavy as, say, Captain Falcon or someone, right? Mm-hmm. So there could be like some pretty quick stocks if Kage gets his good follow-ups. Also, there is a chain grab from Ganondorf on Sheik, right? So we are going to see a very, very hype set. Also, I don't recall any real top Ganons from Europe in general, and especially not from Sweden. So I don't know how prepared Android is for that matchup, but I guess he has practiced ever since he knew that he was going to play against Kage.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, there are definitely some good, decent enough Ganondorfs that are here. I know Kage actually teamed with the likes of Toa here, and you know, big shout out to the Ganon scene actually bringing out Kage.
Yes.
They were like, you know, we want to have the warrior here fighting alongside us, giving us maybe some inspiration for the Ganon mains in the Scandinavian region, right? And Kage did come through. He delivered, and he is here. Not only did he actually come through to the tournament, regardless of what the weather may be like, the man even got top 8.
Yes.
Yeah, it might have been loser's side, but the man that knocked him to loser's bracket was Armada. I mean, can you blame him?
I can't blame him for that. Especially because he beat Triphasia, the second best we have in Peach in Europe, right before that, 3-1, quite convincingly. And on loser's side, he beat Fuzziness 3-1 as well. You know, Fuzziness not only has provided a secondary stream for that weekend for this tournament, he also is an excellent melee player who used to be at the very top of Europe, not even like 2 years ago.
And not only that, you know, he also speed runs. It's funny, I actually heard, you know, when it comes to like whenever he enters tournaments, people will have a chant, right? You know, they're like, oh, he's a speed runner, he's not a smasher. You know, it's like, oh, that's a funny one.
Yes. Yeah. Some call outs, some shots right there, right? And yeah, the first thing we're going to see, if I'm not mistaken, tonight is going to be Trephasia versus Zagetto.
So first one will be Trephasia versus Zagetto. Look at that. They're making us wait for Android versus Kage.
Yes.
And that's totally fine because I think Trephasia versus Zagetto is going to be a good match. Both of those guys are really great players. And why not start off with the loser's 8th side, you know, of the tournament? I do want to see Kage versus Android, but I'm going to hold my horses. I know everybody else. There's actually a lot of people in the crowd. They started filling up in the seats. Shout out to all you guys actually here coming through to Oslo, Norway, supporting your scene here for Eclipse 2. Look at these guys, man.
Yeah, give yourself a round of applause, guys.
What a pleasure to be here, man. Definitely happy to be here, man. And top 8 is going to be sick. It's almost time for Melee. We already have Zagetto on the stage. Yes. Trephasia, where are you, good sir? He is walking up right now as we speak. Gave me the thumbs up, D, when I'm here. Here we go.
There we go. Team Air's very own Trephasia, who he won the contract, the Team Air single elimination bracket, for a 1-year sponsorship of Team Air. Now they're going to provide Trephasia with sponsoring, like with helping him out with his flights and tournament attendance for the next year. And let's see if he can make Team Air proud, or if Zagetto is going to advance even further into the losers bracket.
I mean, we will see. We will see. But right now, it's time for it's Melee top 8. You know, I can tell right now you're definitely excited to be here, but I want to hear the love.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
So let's go.
Let's go, man.
They are. Oh.
Uh-oh. Who won?
Zagetto won. He picked the scissors. No rocks involved.
He shook his head too. He's like, you foolish being.
I got you.
Yep. All right. So this is going to be it, man. Fox versus Peach. This match, man. Fox versus Peach. Like, Fox definitely can make it very difficult for Peach. If Zagetto opts to be the style of Fox that wants to run away, fire lasers, that might put Peach in a position where Peach will have to try to play the cat and mouse game. And now, if the Peach is on point, Peach can definitely catch the Fox, running to the platforms, chaining those up airs together. You know, those up airs can be really tough, right? They DI down, set up into a potential tech chase. You know, another thing too, like if by some mishap, if Trephasia loses game 1, the final destination pick is going to come into play, and that's where Zagetto's going to be put to the test.
Yes.
You know, will he be able to actually avoid the threat of a chain grab? One thing I want to see too is how both of these players, you know, are going to be able to best each other, not only in the neutral, but when it comes to edge guarding, right? How are Trephasia's edge guards going to be?
So I guess Armada definitely wrote the blueprint on that. His edge guards against space animals, especially against all the foxes that give other Peach players so much trouble, is immaculate. And I'm pretty sure that Trephasia already saw the one or the other Armada video and took some notes, right?
Yep. But here it is. It is time. Losers. Top 8 starting right now, and here it is already. You can see Zagetto. He's trying to be very careful with these lasers. Missing that shield grab? I mean, you don't want to see things like that happen in the top 8, dude.
One very interesting thing about how the matchup changed right there is, all right. Zagetto died immediately in the first 20 seconds. So one thing to watch out for is if whenever Zagetto hit his first drill on the Peach, the move is actually staled. So Peach can from this point on shield grab a misspaced down aerial on shield. So this is going to change the matchup a whole lot. So that's something to look out for. Oh my god!
He float landed.
Yeah, the double jump landing grab tech chase on the platform is definitely something the Peaches have been picking up ever since Armada started doing it to great use, started getting great use out of it. And yeah, at the moment it looks like Trephasia definitely has the better of Zegetto. So let's see if Zegetto has snuffed him out enough and will start to adjust his strategy to Trophasia's play, or if he still needs some time. You know, it's best of 5 series. Usually people use the first game to sniff out their opponents and see what they can bring to the table and how to adjust their own playstyles to that.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right about that one right now. You see Zegetto trying to see if he can settle for the back air, but Trophasia is kind of not making it easy for him to open up Trophasia into these combo opportunities. Trophasia actually daring on stage to... I'm surprised that he actually did that. That's quite risky. Zegetto could have just bared him.
Yeah, or shine.
Yeah. Look at that, though. Zegetto manages to get the KO right there. Trophasia still, though, has the lead. And here you go, Zegetto, right? Running towards the top platform where Trophasia can't have quick access. There it is again, using the lasers. That's a wave shine into an up smash. Instead, Zegetto, nice. Something even, he went extra miling right there with turning around with that wave shine and actually getting the grab afterwards.
Ooh, Zegetto trying to spot dodge against the Peach, which is never a good look because Peach's down smash definitely is one of the moves that, you know, you cannot spot dodge without being punished or being hit by it afterwards. Ooh, can Zegetto get the kill off the top? He can, and evens out the stocks.
Yeah, actually getting that grab on the platform helped him out a lot with making sure to close out that stock, and now Zegetto is getting closer to actually bringing back the lead. He just has to make sure his pattern of firing the lasers, waiting for Trophasia to approach, doesn't get quite stopped whenever Trophasia gets close. You see him fighting his way out of the corner at times, using an aerials. That actually was fortunate for him. That side B?
Actually, I've been talking to Ryuka from the Dutchies beforehand, and we're playing some friendlies. He also played Fox against my Peach, and he told me, because we had the exact same situation, he told me if you do the side B a little bit above the stage, then the chance is so much higher that Peach is going to reverse hit you, and you're out of the edge guard situation. So possibly Zegetto knows about that trick as well. That wave shine up smash, though, is going to finish out the third stock of Trophasia, and it's a very, very even game.
And here it goes again. Zegetto just trying to use the platforms. He opts for the shine out of shield, though, and if you notice when he went for it, he didn't get the wave dash, so kind of messed up his punish there, but he's still doing pretty good. Trophasia is kind of just still trying to look for opportunities to finally get an opening on Zegetto. Zegetto's moving around a lot right now.
Yeah. Zegetto decided to leave up the pressure of Trophasia. He just was cornering him very hard, but then he thought about, this is the last stock and I could potentially take this game. Maybe I don't put myself in such a volatile spot and go back to the center stage and see how Trophasia plans to bring me down. Which didn't happen because Zegetto took the first game. Nice up throw up aerial there. No smash DI attempt from Trophasia whatsoever. Zegetto takes the first game and looking much more confident than he did in the first 2 stocks of that game.
I have to say, dude, that was a really sneaky grab. He just rushed up on Trophasia, got that up throw up air like you said, and now we have Trophasia actually trying to run it back here on this stage. Let's see what Trophasia can do now. The lasers have been helping Zegetto out, and the side platforms as well. Here it is. There it is. Trophasia reading the movement from Zegetto. Zegetto has no jump.
Trophasia can't stay out there too much longer because the 3-second float duration is gonna end at some point, so he had to get back to the stage, and Zegetto could make it safely back onto it, but then he got him anyway. Another early lead for Trophasia. Ooh, he is out of jumps.
Ooh, and actually getting that reverse hit on the back air. It looks like Zegetto might have been setting up for the grab, but I don't know. Trophasia put himself in the air just to make sure it didn't happen.
Is he going to secure the edge guard? Oh, it's going to be Kamikaze. Oh no, he actually makes it back from the magnifying glass with the rejump of Peach.
That was actually smart, yeah. Conserving that double jump.
Alright, so now Zegetto again, 2 stocks down, but Trophasia's first stock already almost gone. The thing is though, it's difficult to finish her off if you don't have the setups anymore. So up throw up air doesn't work anymore. Oh, there we go. Back aerial, very, very strong edge guarding tool for Fox, especially if the Peach doesn't have her float anymore, because that umbrella is quite predictable because the angle it sends you is always the same, and it has been the same for 15 years, right?
Yep. That parasol, you know how it's like. Here it is. Zegetto not quite getting these conversions, man. Trophasia. Then again, we did see Zegetto have a really big deficit. Ooh, that was an up pair for sure. Off of a full jump too. Well, there it is. That's what Trophasia needed. 2 stock lead. Zegetto definitely still gonna probably try to opt for these lasers, but he needs to tack on some damage quick. He's doing it right now too, forcing the edge guard.
Those weak reverse back aerials from Peach to... Ooh! See, the back aerial from Zaghetto has been granting him 2 stocks already in that game. That parasol recovery is not ready for the back aerial spacing that Zaghetto can bring to the table. But wow, and Trephasia's punish game is out of control. 70%, still going. And this is going to be the game.
Let's see it. There it is. Solid play right there by Trephasia in the beginning. When Zaghetto was trying to approach him and he went for 3 down smashes in a row, I was like, wait a second, is this really going to work? And it did work out for him. Good job by Trephasia. Testing Zaghetto, he's like, yo dog, if you don't know how to deal with this, I'm going to keep running it back.
Definitely. So now we are going to Pokemon Stadium, a stage where there's no top platform, and the platforms are like very far on the outsides of the stage, so it is so much easier for Fox to run away and don't give Peach the satisfaction of, you know, getting close-up scramblings, where she definitely shines with her huge hitboxes that have very, very good priority. So Zaghetto probably opting for running away a little bit more. Maybe he's going to play the hot and cold game. He told me before that he definitely plans to win by all means. And so not shying away from camping, not shying away from lasering as much as he needs to. But at the moment, Trephasia is keeping him out very well. But that's going to be a recovery for Zaghetto. Oh, and he caught him, being a little bit too greedy for center stage right there. Trying to go in with a...
Whoa! That shine! Used as intended.
Wow, yes, finally something reflects from that shine. And Zaghetto did not care to pick up that Stitch Face turn again. The wave shine up tilt. Realizing that Trephasia was trying to smash the eye away, he actually turned around and up tilted. This is going to be the stock, isn't it? Oh no, it's not.
Almost. I mean, he's getting there though. Racking up that damage. Trephasia getting that dash attack just was not what he needed right there. Man, that jab up smash, putting him in the lead. Now, I really like the way Zaghetto is playing. He's way more aggressive, it looks like, after getting that shine on the Stitch Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After he told me that he's going to be a lot more defensive on that stage if he needs to. Then again, Zaghetto is a very, very aggressive player in general, right? So he will turn... Oh, another Stitch Face? No, Dot Face.
Dot eyes, yeah.
Ooh, got reflected again, though.
Like you said, man, he's going to win by any means necessary. And if that means he's going to have to use the shine to reflect some Stitch Faces, he's going to do it.
Trephasia with great DI behind Zaghetto, so he cannot get the up throw up air follow-up. But that up smash caught him trying to come down in an unsafe spot. Zaghetto looking comfortable on those 3 stocks against Trephasia. I would say that Trephasia from the get-go was the favorite to win the set, but then again, you know, Zaghetto took the first game.
Yeah, dude, and you know, not only is Zaghetto looking comfortable, he's looking confident. Just, wow, I mean, walking up to the opponent like that and just straight up shining in his face, he's like, what's up? I thought he was going to try to go for a shine grab. All right.
Zaghetto putting on so much pressure whenever... Ooh! Don't do the nair on a Peach on low percent. You're gonna get crouch cancel down smash for sure, and this is a huge punish for Trephasia, and he definitely needs something like this right now. Almost at 90, and this is going to be the stock for sure.
Oh, wow, and now it looks like Zaghetto could actually still have a chance of losing this game.
Definitely. Trephasia has turned up the jets greatly. So now Zaghetto opts to camp a little bit more just to take on the percentage like safely with lasers and not throwing out hitboxes too much. So he can't be caught. Oh, caught the drill with the shield grab there.
Uh-oh. Zaghetto just digging deep right now, looking for these shines to work out. Let's see what Trephasia goes for. Those platforms, seeing how low they are, I thought Trephasia was going to go for a down smash. Okay.
This game is as even as they get.
Normal get up.
Caught him with a parasol.
Uh-oh, Zaghetto's getting hungry.
Definitely.
Maybe a little bit too hungry. Oh, he hit the shot.
He wants to end this right here, right now. Oh, there we go.
Dude, that was actually really scary.
Yeah. The last 10 seconds, my heart, I think, stopped pumping a little bit.
Yeah, just for a second, dude. We were about to go into cardiac arrest. But right there,
Yes.
Zaghetto taking game 2. Man.
Game 3, actually.
Oh, 3.
So,
apologies.
Game 2 on his side of the scoreboard, though.
There you go.
All right.
2-1.
We go back to Battlefield, the game, the stage where the set is tied at 1-1 because Trephasia JP3 stopped Zaghetto in the second game after Zaghetto clutching it out in the first one. And Trephasia having a really, really good start again, just like in the both games they played on that stage. Is he going to be Shine Spike? No, he was a little bit afraid of the Mr. Saturn, rightfully so.
Yeah, that thing could break your shield, dog. You don't want to get that to happen to you. Oh, he actually made it back.
Wow.
What game is this?
He prayed to the NTSC gods, and they heard his call.
Yeah, they definitely blessed him, dude. No jump.
Nope. Caught him without a jump. Zagato was trying to DI downwards to get an overtake, but didn't quite get it, and this is going to take care of the first stock of Zagato. But, you know, if we have learned anything from both of these players in this series, then a lead is not a lead at all.
That's the new one, dude. It used to be one stock is not a lead. Now it's just a lead is not a lead, dude.
Yeah.
2016 Melee, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Yeah, Punish game is getting crazier and crazier these days.
Oh, hunger strikes again for Zagato. Somebody give this man lunch. Well, actually, for us in Europe, it's dinner time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's already dinner time.
There it is. Smart right there by Zagato. Occupied the space where Trephasia decided to inch forward. He would get hit.
That get up attack was so clutch by Zagato.
That's a wave shine? Oh, okay, so he has to shield the eye out. And that way he's able to get the wave dash out of shield.
Zagato reading the roll from the ledge, but then executing it a little bit. That's going to be the stock, and he still has the Stitch Face turnip at hand. Though we saw Zagato reflect those to great effect in the third game, so possibly we're going to see another one of those. He's just only throwing out shines, doing double shines, wave shines, so the chances of... he throws it away. He doesn't want that anymore. That was too scary for Trephasia there.
Trif was like, I'm not going to be able to land this, so forget it.
Nah.
Oh.
That can also, like, you know, mentally occupy you if you have a Stitch Phase at hand and you're thinking about, how do I throw this, how do I throw this? And you can't grab anymore, you know? Some of your options are limited in that way. Also, you cannot do aerials when you're not in float. Oh!
That up tilt right there. Whew. But yeah, just like you said, you could potentially get, like, tunnel vision, you know, when you have that turnip in your hand. So he was like, let me just focus on the task at hand, because this turnip is actually not helping me right now.
Yep. I mean, it already took a stock, so, you know, why not?
It already served its purpose.
Definitely. Except your Armada, and then you take like 3 stocks with 1.
Yeah, that's, you know, I mean, Armada's always the exception to a rule, you know? There's always an exception to the rule, and that man is the personification of that, if you ask me. Especially when it comes to Peach.
Yeah. The only one who does it on the top level, right? All right, but Trephasia striving to ascend to the level of the gods as well with that great punish game right there.
Wow, and what a change-up. Here we go. 2-2 in the set. Zagato right now rubbing his chin, thinking, man, he got me on the stage on 1 on eye. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. So we have a 5-game series at hand. We're going to Yoshi's story where Zagato feels very comfortable, though I see Trephasia, you know, this always a double-edged sword for Fox players, because Peach really capitalizes on the close-up scrambles with people, because her hitboxes are staying out for way too long, or way longer than Foxes appreciate, right? And they're also very strong.
Oh, going for that down air. That was smart of Zagato. He went straight for the head, and Trephasia has to be careful, because I feel like Zagato's waiting for the down smashes right now.
Ooh, is this going to be it? Trephasia takes edge guard like this. Like a man.
Wow. On the regular, man, this is not the first time he's probably had to deal with a situation like that. And now Zagato focusing a little bit too much on the shine. He's looking for an opportunity. Oh, that getting behind Trephasia would have led to something cool for him. Uh-oh.
And this is all looking so scary for both of these players. Trephasia is basically any hit away from dying, and, you know, Zagato doesn't want to lose anymore. He already got 37% on that stock of extra bonus for Trephasia, so... That Nair is going to take care of that stock. See, that's why Yoshi's story is great, because your moves, like, no matter which move, everything is going to kill eventually at, like, very low percentages compared to other stages.
Oh, yeah, the bare minimum, right? I see what you're saying.
Ooh, the shine turnaround.
The fact that
Firefox stall.
You know what's funny? The fact that he jumped towards Trif and just, like, shined in midair when Trif was trying to activate float, like, out of when Trif was, like, at short hop height.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And Zagato was like, nope, not going to float on my face.
Okay. Having a stage like this, like you said, you know, can definitely lead to some early KOs. He has the platforms if he can be able to get an up air chain.
He definitely wanted that shine spike right there. Trephasia didn't grant him while Shy Guy's assisting on the up throw up air. Evened up in stocks again. 2-2 in game 5. This is losers, remind you guys. This is losers. The loser is going to be out of the tournament at 7th place.
Yep, even though he may have been able to take away that stock from Triff, he's still kind of playing on the defensive. Oh, sick tech!
Yo, but that's not going to be enough.
Final stock here remaining for Zagetto. He's going to have to dig deep.
Potentially tournament stock right now. Everything's on the line for the man, and Triphasia is looking strong.
Uh-oh. That's going to lead into a tech chase. One chance.
An up aerial, but Zagetto missing his initial dash. And wow, this is so dreadful for Zagetto. Gets the sweet spot though. Another shot at life at 95 already. I think this could be it potentially.
He's going high. Triff. Oh.
Wow, Triff going for a forward smash, trying to get the wackiest of KOs at 111 at Zagetto. You know, you could have tried anything, but the forward smash definitely was not worth the try.
Oh, and Zagetto going for that dash actually was really smart, because if you notice, Triff kept going for shields upon landing.
Shine turnaround back aerial. But Zagetto at 111, he has got to play basically a perfect stock right now. Oh my god, and it's not enough.
Wow. Just immediately with the down smash. And right there, Zagetto smiling it off. Really good job to him, though, finishing at 7th place here at this tournament.
Yeah.
Eclipse 2 wasn't an easy road, man.
No, it definitely wasn't. And Triphasia prevails and proceeds to make his way through the loser's bracket after losing to Kage. Now, speaking of Kage, we are going to see the Warrior from Canada against the Machine, the Android from Sweden. Sheik versus Ganondorf, a very interesting matchup. I know some Sheik mains who tend to play something like Fox against Ganondorf because they're so afraid of Ganon's punish game, right? Especially on smaller stages like Yoshi's Story, which is always a very, very good counter pick for Ganondorf against almost any character, right? So I know of no secondaries of androids. I think he's going to go Sheik all the way, and let's see if he can walk the distance or if Kage the Warrior will proceed to take on one of the losers of the winner's semifinals.
We'll see. I mean, here's one thing to mention about Kage, right? He does have a Ganondorf, but if he is losing confidence, the Captain Falcon may come out.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because if the Falcon comes out, I mean, I feel like it might potentially... Here's the thing, right? Captain Falcon does those tech chases on Falcon can be pretty rough. You know, if you're Sheik and you're tech chasing the Captain Falcon, it's going to be way more difficult. But as Ganondorf, I mean, Ganondorf, you have Ganondorf on the field, and all of a sudden, Android does have the option to, I mean, Kage has the option to go for the chain grabs, but Ganondorf's speed, it's not the same as Captain Falcon's. You could use dash dances to bait out some of Sheik's options so that you can get an opening and punish. So I feel like, I don't know, it's up to Kage. He did get flown out here for his Ganondorf, of course, so I think the man is going to start off with Ganondorf. But if the going gets rough, the captain will come out.
Yeah. So the Norwegian Ganondorf squad is actually going crazy right behind us. Those guys that have flown out Kage right here are his biggest supporters right now. I think one thing more about Ganon, you know, there's only 2 kind of small stages in the entire stage pool of the 6 stages. So Ganondorf highly really likes to play on smaller stages because the relative distance he has to close to reach his opponent is so much smaller, right? So his wavelengths give him insane movement options.
And speaking of insane movement options, you know, whenever you see Kage go at it, he is quite fast. Oh, are these guys going at it already?
Starting right away.
Here we go. And it looks like right here, Android letting us know that not only could he tech chase Captain Falcon, he could also tech chase Ganondorf. But here comes Kage's punish game.
Yep.
Oh, slight DI, possibly allowing Android to get out of there.
Ooh, that reverse jab to the face. Ganon's jab definitely packs a punch. I would never take one of those.
Oh, man. And here we go. Kage actually using the F-tilt in a really wise manner. Android, the tournament winner, leading to a fist to the... Man, that poor guy losing that first stock. Uh-oh. It's not over yet.
Oh, and those chain grabs cannot be escaped. There's going to be a follow-up. Oh, commentator's curse, I guess.
Dude, I thought we were about to see, like, run off up air, knowing how up air comes out really quick for Ganondorf.
That's exactly what my thought.
But yeah, man, looking at some of Sheik's aerials, right, the fair and the up air, definitely not the same.
No, definitely not compared to the NTSC version. Then again, Kage sporting his pal Ganondorf as well. not packing quite the punch that the forward aerial does in the NTSC version.
But it looks like he's not even worried about that. Those slick movements using the F-tilt in such an amazing manner. Are we going to see Zelda? Oh, Android just explodes right there on the right blast zone.
Yeah, full stock lead for Kage the Warrior right now. I think Android still has to adjust to that matchup in general. While Kage has played possibly hundreds of Sheiks over his Smash career, right?
Definitely. Let's see what's going to happen here, though. I mean, I feel like Android definitely had a lot of opportunities to visit the States and, you know, play Ganondorf's, but, you know, probably not as much as Kage plays Sheik. And look at the tech chases right now by Kage. And you saw Kage, he actually whiffed that first fair just for a setup. Run off up here right here, and Android down too.
Wow. And you know, this is Ganondorf, and it's a relatively large blast zone on that stage, so 108 is not necessarily kill percent for Ganondorf.
Dude, they actually have people in the crowd right now doing Ganondorf's chant. I actually think that is one of the worst chants in the game. But the people are making it hype.
They're doing the in-game Ganondorf chant, which is really, really odd to hear.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's kind of ominous.
Yeah, it is. You know, hearing Roy's our boy, possibly every time you see a good Roy on stream, is gonna happen.
Yes.
Oh, and this is going to be the match, isn't it? Oh no! Kage not finishing off the edge guard, giving Android the room to go to the ledge with his up B in a really, really convoluted manner from below the stage.
Oh man, 99 right now on Android. Let's see. That's a hard read right there on that up smash. It got him the damage, the pop-up, but Kage, man.
The head up air definitely gave him another shot at life in his second to last stock. And Android, and this is not going to be...
it's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that much.
Easy. Exactly.
Yeah. Look at this. It looked like Kage, you know, was probably out of the woods for game one, but Android is turning it up right now. You saw the DI in from Kage, and Android was like, oh, you're really going to do this? I'm going to jab you. But there's the dare. Kage taking the first game.
Wow. One little thing that Android did in the end there when Kage was trying to get a grab, Android actually ducked underneath Ganondorf's grab range. So this is something, I don't know if Android knew about this beforehand, but he definitely knows now that he can dodge Ganondorf's grab. And those grabs can lead to some devastating combos, right? So definitely good to know for Android. Possibly he's gonna adapt to Kage really wanting to get that grab in the future.
Oh yeah, the only way that Kage will be able to confidently get a grab is if he reads Android going for a shield. And right now, Android actually lowering his profile to avoid even the forward tilt, which means Kage's going to have to angle that low.
All right, Kage already on the ledge. This counter pick, what do you think of it? No platforms?
Right now, the Android's counter pick. Let's see. Android possibly going for this after seeing how slick Kage may be on the platforms. Maybe wants to take away some of his tricky approaches.
Yeah.
Right. He goes for like these instant wavelands into like runoff fair. Right now, Android probably just wants to see how the match would be if it's straight up.
Yeah. Then again, on this stage, the downside for Sheik on that stage definitely is that if Kage gets a grab, she has nowhere to escape, right?
Oh, yeah,
no platforms to the eye to.
Yeah, this is a risk for Android. But, I mean, you already noticed that he does have the crouch. The crouch may allow him to avoid some stuff. But, I mean, Kage could convert off of a down air.
Yo.
You can't crouch a down air.
Kage! And the crowd, the Ganondorf chanting crowd, is now going for the ace on the down throws of Ganondorf. Chain throws definitely a thing in that matchup.
Wow, and right here, I mean, one of the reasons why you see people cheering for him is because, remember, Kage is the guest here, right? The guest of honor. He made it to the top 8, so right now, they want to see some stuff. Uh-oh.
Android, wise choice. They're waiting for Kage to make his move on the guess on the tech chase, and then this could be the stock.
What a wild move right there by Kage. But I mean, that is what Kage is. He's a warrior, man. He writes his own book. Speaking of books, have you ever seen his posts on Smashboards, man?
Yeah, for sure. I was referencing them earlier today, actually.
Oh man.
Ooh.
No double jump right there for Android. He only has up B, and Kage has to just grab edge. There it is!
Kage up 1 stock over Android on Android's counter pick. Second game in that top 8. And mind you, this is still losers.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is going to lead to some devastating chain grabs again.
But Android manages to make his way out again. Kage is so brave.
Caught Kage slipping, being a little bit too greedy on the edge guard there, and Android still on the... Oh my goodness, Android is moving. There was such quick reactions to whatever Kage was trying to do, but Kage made his way back into the stage with Android messing it up just a slight bit.
Oh, Android is getting a little bit too hungry right now. This might actually hurt him. But wait.
He grabs the wizard foot.
Man. Trying to fight out his way out of the corner. There's the fair. Okay, now it looks like Kage's probably trying to end it by going for the back air, knowing that it has better knockback. Good by Android. I thought he was going to go for maybe a ledge hop aerial. Realized that Kage could not get above. Now Kage has to just hold this down. He needs a wall.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And, you know, that back aerial of Ganondorf definitely provides the wall that he needs to keep Android out.
I wonder if... do you think Android should have probably have DI'd forward so that Kage would have to instead go for a fair?
Yeah, that would have been better, but I think it would have still killed.
KO'd it? Okay.
Yeah. I think
Man.
it's not that weak.
Yeah,
It's nerfed, but not that much. Not too sure, though. I think there might be some melee engineers out there who could tell me otherwise if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think he was dead anyway.
Yeah. One of the reasons why I asked too was because since he was all the way on the right side of FD, I would think that maybe he had a lot of room to possibly, you know, till the acceleration on the knockback of the move like depleted, then maybe he could have stayed alive. But we'll see. Anyway, whoa, the man was standing. Was he? He was probably holding down. He was probably holding down.
Yeah. If you crouch cancel again and stomp with most characters, they just keep standing on the 0 to low percentages.
Yep. I always get upset whenever I see a wizard's foot hit somebody, by the way. Oh, wow.
Oh, really good DI by Android, though. Oh, and that back air is going to catch the tournament winner once again. Kage up a full stock, sitting comfortably on 47%, which is not too much. But then again, Kage. I was about to call Ganondorf Kage. Ganondorf is such a force of nature, right?
Oh, yeah.
But also a huge walking target. So if Android manages to get a punish, you know, it's quite easy to hit him.
Oh, right there, Kage looked like he could have potentially used the up air to make it difficult for Android to come back on stage. Setup? Should throw him off stage. There it is. Smart move right there by Android. And we're gonna... Is that it? Wow! That was so delayed, dude. Everybody was quiet in the crowd. They're like, he's up, and actually away. Good stuff right there by Android. He's trying to stay in the game.
That was definitely surgical precision on that up smash right there by Android.
Can't even grab edge in time. Ganondorf way too slow. Oh, the crouch. So he could avoid the forward tilt if it's not angled downward, and the jab along with the grab.
Yeah. Wow.
Nuts.
Crouching Sheik has a lot of tools to deal with Ganondorf's defensive options there and offensive options.
And right there, we actually see Android. He's getting a little bit too ahead of himself with these edge guards, man.
Yeah, he knows this is his last game potentially in this tournament. He has to make something happen. He has to show us that the magic, you know, is the last stand for him.
And you know, it can be quite rough too, you know, knowing that there's a lot of pressure on you with a lot of eyes watching here. Hopefully he can be able to at least bring it close. Nobody wants to see a blowout. They always want to see a nice, clean match between two skilled players.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Wow. Kage dropping all the way down there with a fast fall back aerial to catch Android trying to recover from way below. Again, on the punish, 90% out of nowhere because Ganondorf, as we said, such a huge walking target, still going on the punish. Now, Kage found his footing again, is inside the stage, rolled right in there, and gets an opening. Ooh, gets the forward throw instead. I guess that might have been a missed input there by Kage.
Oh, look at these downers again. I mean, crouches again right there from Android. Wow. Short hop fair actually working out for him right there.
Yeah.
You know, he does have the tools to deal with this character in neutral, so.
Definitely. So now it's basically even. Ooh, not getting the read right there. Kage not teching.
Smart. You see Android, he's shielding now, trying to play a little patient, wait for Kage to go for the wrong move. Oh, but is it too little too late, Mr. Love?
It possibly is. will. Oh yeah, that was close actually. Android trying to come down with a down aerial. Never a good look on Sheik because. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it. Ganondorf with the power of the Triforce of Power beats Sheik / Zelda, and Kage makes his way into top 6. And the Ganondorf chant is strong right now in the crowd. Kage is enjoying himself.
Did you see that? In real life, he actually did Ganondorf's victory pose, it seems, you know, with the fist. So he's like, ah. And I was super excited for that win. But, man, congratulations to Kage, the sole North American representative here at Eclipse 2.
Who's still remaining in the bracket.
That's it. But you know what? Before we even continue, man, a big shout out to all the people watching back at home. I heard we just hit 5 figures. 10,000 of y'all watching. Thank you, man.
10,000. Guys, you guys are insane. We can make it 20,000 if you guys tweet it out and tell all your friends, your family, your pets. Tell everybody. Because we have the winners semifinals with the top 4 European players ahead.
That's right, man.
We're starting with Armada versus Professor Pro.
And here's another thing, you know. Not only could they also tweet it out, but if you guys want to, feel free and host the stream. You know, let the people know that Geeky Goon Squad is live. Because the matches that are coming up right now, I already see Prof on stage, and the guy that is coming through is well known for having the hand warmers. He always has them in his pockets.
Yeah, the literal hand warmers.
Yeah, there he is right now. Alliance Armada.
Yeah. So with one member of Alliance finishing at 7th place with Android, one of the 2 champions of the doubles tournament yesterday, Armada is going to be the sole representative of Alliance. And he's up against Professor Pro. We're seeing them doing hand warmers. Both are, as always, looking like stone cold killers. I guess out of the 4 players that are in winner semis, those are definitely the most serious to watch play, right? And Armada is going to play Peach. I think he almost exclusively plays Peach in Europe, other than when he's meeting Leffen. And Professor Pro, of course, his Green Fox, very well-known force of nature, has taken a set of Hungry Box once before, so Professor Pro definitely no slouch, even though he is ranking-wise the weakest of the bunch of the people who are still in winners. Still, you know, it's already top 8. These guys are here for a reason. Anything could happen.
Exactly, you know, like you mentioned how he's he may be like the weakest of the top 4, but that's not to take away from how great he is as a player. That just shows how insane the level of competition is here at Eclipse 3. You know, we have like Armada, we have Leffen, also even Ice, who can hold a candle to these guys. You know, even though Leffen and Armada, you know, when you look at the results that those 2 guys have, you know, Leffen and Armada definitely might be the best picks to win the tournament. But I mean, Ice and Prof have been putting in a lot of work as of late.
Yep.
So it would be pretty cool to see these guys shock the world here in Norway.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen Prof taking a set of Leffen actually this year at a Kickstart event in London.
See?
Yeah, so, you know, you'll never know. Professor Pro also used to play Peach himself a little bit, so, you know, he definitely knows the character. He practices with Vanity Angel every once in a while, and, you know, we've seen him, I think, at Hair 3 the last time play against each other, and their Prof actually had some pretty solid punishes against Armada. And Armada, you know, had to, you know, reconsider his way of approaching the matchup, but he prevailed back then.
Well, I'll say one thing right now. From the way Prof is playing, you could already see that he might be really scary to deal with having the access to Wave Shine out of shield.
Armada just threw away a Stitch Face turnip there, possibly not wanting to deal with the reflector function of the Shine.
Ooh, and Prof, this is the second time from a Firefox that he did not go exactly for the edge, always aiming a little bit above it, which this time Armada was able to edge guard.
And after that, the Swedish sniper strikes again. Armada hitting him with the turnip out of the magnifying glass. Prof, no chance of recovering whatsoever, losing the first stock. And now Armada on the punish, already up an entire stock, possibly 2 after this. Ooh, a Prof with a really good smash DI to tech, making his way back into the center stage, giving Armada not the easiest times of edgeguarding him, and then proceeding to drill shine up smash Armada out of his first stock.
And you know what's crazy? It looked like Armada tried to go for a shield drop at one point on the platform. It kind of like aimed his shield low. Wasn't sure if it was a bait or if he actually messed it up, but both of these guys are moving so fast. If you look at the way Prof is playing, especially when he got that tech against the stage, it's almost as if he teleported towards center.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Armada going for his classic read. If you corner a space animal, especially foxes, and catch them shield, then Armada goes for the full jump up aerial read, and it works against so many great players. I'm wondering what the option would be, you know, that the Fox could go for, that Armada doesn't get the read, because everything else he can cover on reaction, basically.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you want to go on the platforms, especially knowing that Armada's float approaches are really scared to deal with. Good stuff by Armada, just air dodging out of that, but Prof still on the hunt, managing to still get the wave shine up smash. Yeah, dude, looking at what you were mentioning before as far as Armada, what can't he react to? I guess, man, that's a really tough question to deal with, right?
Yeah, exactly, and I think this is the reaction, the question that Prof is dealing with constantly right now. Potentially for 5 games in a row, and he needs to figure something out, because Armada is, you know, getting the better of him quite solidly this game.
Just hanging out right now, Prof looking for his opportunity.
You know, the thing about that stage is, you know, a lot of Peaches think that this is a really good Fox stage these days, just because of the fact that Fox can hide on the top platform and Peach cannot reach, because her second jump is so slow compared to other characters, especially compared to Fox's, right? But if you never get the position to that you want to be in, so being in the lead and then making your opponent come to you, then you never get to utilize that strategy. So, you know, Prof went in there quite confident that he's gonna get a lead and then can, you know, frustrate Armada a little bit with his camping game. But Armada doesn't let that happen, and there we go.
Yeah, right. But what just happened there was that Armada actually went for something unsafe on shield. Prof tried to get the immediate shine out of shield, but instead you saw him jump and do like a triangle jump out of the shield. That was definitely a wave shine out of shield into a potential KO. So after getting that mistake, Armada was like, oh, time to capitalize. So right there, that flub definitely hurt Prof, putting him at a down 1 game right now versus Armada.
And whenever the switch on Armada's head that says time to capitalize, you know, gets switched on, you know stuff is going to go down.
Oh, yeah.
His punish game is ridiculous.
That's one of the things that he always tells a lot of people to work on, too, you know, your punish game. If you have an opportunity open to you where, you know, you're playing really good in the neutral game and out of nowhere your opponent just leaves themselves open, why not capitalize, you know? It's really hard to sometimes get these openings on the opponent. So you might as well make them bleed for it.
Especially on such a slippery character as Fox McCloud, you know? Shoot. But Armada has learned to deal with Foxes of any sort of skill level over the course of the years, even though he has picked up a Fox himself that he uses, for example, against the likes of Leffen every once in a while. Still, his Peach punish game is, you know, what he's known for, what his fans love him for the most. And that's why he's going to push the boundaries further and further of what Peaches can do against space animals. The so dreaded space animals, the so quote-unquote overpowered Fox, you know, that, you know, defines the metagame. Armada always finds a way around that with his punishes.
Time and time again, and right there we have Prof trying to see if he can get a lot of damage on Armada. He can bring it back. This is his counter pick. Oh my god!
As I said, Armada not shying away from innovations. He goes for the side B right there and actually catches Prof.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure if that was on purpose, but, man, whenever it lands, you might as well say it was on purpose.
Exactly my thought. Oof, Armada DIing away. Prof not quite catching the drift that Armada was going for. And wave shine up smash not quite enough, but this game is so much more even than the first one. Prof actually has the slight percentage lead.
Can we talk about how, for the first time, seeing Armada flinch like that was actually really impressive from Prof. Unfortunate for him not quite capitalizing on that opening, but still, that was something. Oh.
Ooh, that dash dance so close to Armada's down smash. Prof showing him, dude, you better flinch. I'm ready for whatever you can bring to the table. Because Prof did not come here to make friends. He did not come here to make 4th or 2nd or 3rd place. He came here to beat everyone.
That's it.
And he's showing it Armada right now.
It's a competition, man. Everybody here is trying to get 1st place, but Armada I mean, you know, there's an interesting story. You know, I spoke to one of the players, and they said whenever Armada listens, if you listen to his playlist, he listens to anything that just has like victory music, man. All the music that he listens to is stuff that would like motivate you to want to be the best, to be first place, to be a champion.
Oh, wow. So he definitely has the entire soundtrack to the first Rocky movie.
There you go. Yeah, he actually does have the Rocky movie on his playlist. People watching, please ask Armada for his playlist.
Yeah, please. I really want it. Now I want that.
Trust me, man. It'll get you guys far. Put you in the right mindset.
Yeah, it appears to be the right mindset because a player like Armada has won a lot. Just like that second game against Professor Pro. After the game was all tied up with both having 2 stocks, Armada proceeded to not lose anything and not give into, getting caught too much, and Professor Pro couldn't make too much out of his opening, so Armada proceeded to 2-stock Prof on the second game. This is potentially winner's bracket game for Professor Pro. He goes back to Pokemon Stadium. It looked quite good, like, for some time in that second game, so I don't blame him for going back there. Even though, you know, going back to the counter pick you just lost on is not always the best idea, I trust Prof's judgment.
Okay, Prof might have turned on the Jets, dude.
Yeah.
The Jets are on. He's moving. He's been messing up a lot of his tech if you watch some of the matches. But what in the world was that?
Wow! That weak single hit forward aerial to the single hit up aerial to finish out the first stock of Armada, almost taking no damage. But now Armada has him again.
I just can't believe it, man. Nice right there by Prof, making sure to hold down so that he could get knocked to the other side of the stage.
Smart choice. We get stuck in the shine from the turnip a little bit, and Armada capitalizes on it immediately, but not getting the edge guard. Very uncharacteristic of Armada right there. And
I love this by Prof.
Yeah.
Because it's keeping Armada guessing, right? You don't know when he's going to get off of the edge. Is he going to go for the side B on the edge cancel, or will he go for an invincible edge dash?
It also could be a mental thing for Prof, you know, just readjusting mentally, thinking about what he wants to do, what he is expecting from Armada. And that safe haven, you know, you have in a ledge there being invincible all the time. That's very, very, very useful, especially if you have a lead. So you're in no hurry, you're in no rush whatsoever.
That was really smart by Armada. Going on the platform, and after that, turning around, Prof immediately trying to go for that get-up attack, so Armada immediately just used that Nair out of shield. Prof's movement is really fast, by the way, dude.
Yeah.
Really precise, especially when he's on.
Ooh, he tried to shine there, but Armada grabbed him a little bit before the shine, the active frames of the shine came out.
Uh-oh.
Wave dash back to down smash out of shield. Armada not giving Prof any room to do any sort of, any kind of mistake. And this is going to be it. Armada in the lead now for the first time in that game. And now Prof cannot retreat to the ledge anymore to think about, you know, readjusting himself. And Armada realizes that Prof now wants in. He is hungry for blood. And Armada, you know, his defensive game is ridiculous. And he's still going on the punish.
The fact that he was actually able to shield drop while Prof just kept tossing out the up tilts and still managed to punish in between that.
Yeah, Armada's timing is so freaking precise, man.
Like, there are a lot of times where people will go for shield drops just to go for shield drops. But right here, Armada's showing us that, man, you can use them to well-time a punish right there, even when something doesn't hit your shield. Wow. Wall of back airs. And closing it out with that neutral air right there. He was just like blocking out the edge. There was no way for Prof to get back.
Prof had no chance whatsoever.
Prof definitely has the DI though off of the up throws. A lot of Foxes fall prey to that too, right? Where they'll get up throw at 0 and then after that get caught by the down smash. Prof knows. But will that be enough?
Armada is warning him out, keeping his back against Professor Pro. Those back aerials kept him out, and Prof found a way in, but Armada found a punish immediately. And that reverse back aerial is going to secure the edge guard situation. And this is going to be the set right there. Armada takes it 3-0 over Professor Pro, kicking him down into loser's bracket to face either Trephasia or Kage the Warrior. Next up, we have Ice versus Leffen. Now, for me personally, this is going to be the highlight of the tournament potentially. I was looking forward to that a long time, because it has been a while since these two have played against each other. And Ice has been stepping it up so immensely lately. We all saw that set at Big House 6 where he basically destroyed Asfet, one of the most improved players of the entire year. showing that, dude, you're not the only one who can do that Fox Ditto stuff, right? Now, another Fox Ditto is coming up. TSM Red Bull Leffen versus Luminosity Gaming's very own Ice.
Yep.
And Fox Dittos, you know, everything can happen. I think the craziest games that ever happened in Melee tend to be like among, like, let's say the top 50 games ever. I guess at least half of them are Fox Dittos, you know? Fox Dittos, the pinnacle of technical stuff you can do in Melee, the pinnacle of ridiculous punishments, and really, really quick, precise micro-spacing decisions, and, you know, general neutral game. Fox Dittos are so intense. I can't wait for it.
And as intense as they are, you never know who's going to be the clear-cut winner, right? It's really volatile. Any man's game. You could be playing really, really solidly, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, if you get pressure to the edge, you shine. You try to DI down tech. You miss the tech. You're off stage, and accidentally air dodge. End of a stock. You know,
yeah.
It's gonna be really interesting to see how both of these players are gonna take this matchup. You know, I've been watching Leffen play, and there actually have been times where he's been playing this weekend where he didn't look the cleanest, but up until the opponent makes a mistake, all of a sudden he'll obliterate the stock. So let's see what happens here. A lot of dares in place from both of these players too. I wonder if they're expecting each other to go running with a grab or a shine. That's a shine right there.
This is going to be the first stock.
Yes. And, you know, Leffen has been really impressed as well with the way Ice has been playing. Big supporter of this player so far, especially with the progress that he's been making in his Smash career. We'll see if Ice will be able to actually take it over Leffen. Leffen, that runoff fair was a little questionable, my mans.
Yeah, Ice is taking something like this for sure, because even though those two are friends and teammates, and they almost made it happen against Team Alliance yesterday, they are very much competitors till the bloody end. So, you know, one of those SDs is that means nothing to Ice. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to feel bad about it. You should have better prepared.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Leffen was looking very, very defensive. Ice was applying a lot of pressure. There was one point where Ice applied so much pressure where Leffen just opted for like a full jump neutral air to see if he can like deal with Ice's pressure. Is he going to be able to tighten it up here?
Well, at the moment it doesn't look like it. A nice clean edge guard right there, reacting to Leffen's angle, and Ice Q-stocks up.
This is actually some really impressive stuff. You know, right now, probably a lot of people watching are like, "Ooh, what is going on?" Ice!
Wow, that defensive mechanism, you know, like his survival instinct kicked in right there with that shine. Very, very quick reaction on falling down from the... I'm sorry, I cannot even comment on the last thing that happened, because 20 more awesome things happened after I started speaking, like started my sentence. And this is how Fox Dittos go usually, ladies and gentlemen, especially on that high of a level. This is the very top level of European play that you're going to see, and possibly the very top level of global play right here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Time will tell if Ice can keep up with the performance that he delivered 2 weeks ago at Big House 6. At the moment, it's definitely looking good for the boy.
Ice is actually looking really, really crisp. Uh-oh, but the opening, what I tell you, man, really solid stuff right there. Ice outspacing Leffen's neutral right there just to get that punish to the back air. Oh, man.
Game one goes to Ice. You know, there has been a time when Leffen was actually banned from the Swedish community, that Ice took almost every set of Leffen. But ever since then, he has had a hard time. Ever since Leffen stepped it up greatly and, you know, got into the echelon of the so-called gods of Melee and could hang with the top 5 players in the world, Ice hasn't been winning too many sets. I recall one set actually after Leffen, you know, stepped it up greatly. But possibly this could be the first time ever since 2014 that Ice, you know, can take it over Leffen.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I mean, there was... the last game was a crazy one. Ice has been playing really on fire. There was one SD right there from Leffen, and Leffen looked like he was just playing 2 the entire time, while Ice, I don't know, man, he was really on fire the way he was playing. Let's see if that momentum can carry over into the second game. Right now, it kind of looks like he might be losing his juice. We'll see.
Yeah, Leffen definitely making more out of his punishes this time around. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice reaction with a shield on the get-up attack that Ice was throwing out there to throw Leffen off his tech chase. Oh,
Wow.
I didn't think that he would make that jump, but Fox McCloud apparently jumps higher than I expected.
Did you see that drill?
Yeah.
Catching the tail end right there of the neutral layer. I love how Ice was like, wait a second, let me run that back. Shot!
This is going
There
to be
it
the
is.
second stock.
Okay, Ice is moving like a madman.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
No, wow.
I mean, I really felt the intensity right there in those dash dances. But right there, a little bit too low. It looked like even Leffen didn't even have to grab the edge.
But he
Oh,
did
man.
anyway, because
Yeah.
Leffen, you know,
Just
he realizes a mistake like this from Ice, and he will take it. He will take it for sure.
That sick drift right there by Leffen. Usually going for those dash attacks helps out so much combating against those drifts. Wait, did he really just try to shine that?
I think I heard a shine, yeah.
Yo, these guys are fighting, dog!
Man, I love what I'm seeing. Wow, this turns out to be the set that I expected it to be. Wow.
Oh, and Leffen got the tech but missed the up B. Leffen taking a deep breath, trying to get back into the zone. It's going to be rough. Again, like you said, you know, these Fox Diddles are really rough ones, and our Ice has been just making a lot of progress lately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's death.
Oh, Ice lets him come back.
Interesting.
Yeah, tries to give him the shoehorn, you know, the forward tilt, but didn't work out.
Oh. A little bit of flubs from both of these players.
Yeah, let's hope that that mistake that he didn't take that free edge guard doesn't get to Ice's head, but, you know, he talks about his... Oh my God! What a conversion. This is going to be the game 2. Ice is up 2-0 against TSM Red Bull Leffen.
There's something about Fox's forward smash that puts a smile on my face. You know, he turns his back. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of a kung fu movie.
I feel you so much, yeah.
Okay, this is Leffen's third chance right now.
Yeah.
Needs to turn it up.
Goes to his favorite stage in that matchup. We see him play on Dreamland and Fox Diddles a lot.
And right now, it looks like Leffen definitely back to using his tried and true way of dealing with Foxes in this matchup. You know, he follows the DIs really well to keep chaining those up airs. And then once he knocks you off stage, tries to see if he can cover your recovery with those back airs. You know, he'll go for the quick ledge hop one and then the full jump one afterwards as the reaction. And there it is. You see it from Ice as well. That's a back air!
Ice takes the first stock of Leffen in that third game as well. But, you know, it's never over until it's over. Leffen, definitely a player that has shown time and time again his ability to turn a deficit into a definite win for himself. So, yeah, Ice is definitely not safe. But the way he's applying pressure onto Leffen seems to be getting to him a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another.
Oh, no
DI.
jump.
Leffen had to DI all the way out. Back air again. Oh, he's going for his creative stuff.
Wow, he tried to go for the utmost extension of that combo, but did not get it. And this is going to be a shine spike.
Yes.
Leffen in the lead right now.
What did we say? Fox Diddles. And, you know, Ice has been kind of hanging out near the edge a little bit too long near Leffen. It's just asking for trouble.
Yep,
But he gets the edge guard right there.
So evened up 2 stocks to 2-0% on that potentially last game in the series if Ice proceeds to play this well against Leffen. But Leffen seems to have found back his composure, found his footing, and now Ice's punishes are not as heavy as they used to over the course of the set.
And you see Ice, he looks like he doesn't want to straight charge in towards the edge, especially because of that last time where he got grabbed by Leffen. Trying to see if he can bait him out with these dash dances. Uh-oh. Tough spot. That roll actually helped him out, though. Oh. See, if he was Falco, I would say that was a laser reset. But it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was Fox's.
Oh, his dash attacks. He gets the DI, though.
Situation, and Ice is not getting the correct angle, even though if he would have gotten it, Leffen would have hit him with a back aerial, so he was ready for anything that Ice was trying to do there.
Ah.
I guess that was supposed to be a back error at some point, but he missed the drop through the platform, and this is going to be game 3. Leffen on the board.
1-1 here.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't, you know, did you really think it was going to be 1-1, or you thought it was going to be a 2-0 for Ice? Especially from the first stock, because the first stock opener from Ice here on Dreamland,
Yeah, it was nasty stuff what Ice did there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Leffen returns the favor and lets him back from that little flop there, just like Ice did in the third game, the second game, where Ice still proceeded to win. So let's see if Leffen will win this game now because he's such a good sport.
We'll see.
I love, by the way that both players show respect for each other, even though they are competitors and they are really tough rivals for each other. They still show the respect because they really respect each other as players. That shine turnaround back air, though.
Was that from a shine out of shield?
Yep.
Wave shine out of shield. Ice needs to get this. Oh.
Doesn't, though. Leffen back on stage and on the punish. This could be it. This is it.
Wow.
2 stocks in 50 seconds. Ice on the ropes all of a sudden.
And again, what did I tell you, man? Staying near the edge against Fox, so risky.
Yep.
But a small stage like this, I mean, you can't help but get caught near the edge.
I was just about to say that Ice, he took the stage that is provides a place where everywhere is close to the ledge, and yeah, he suffers from it. Possibly not the best stage he could get there, but he still has Final Destination, I think his favorite. Leffen messing up his short right there, going a little bit too far on the too short on the recovery.
Whew. And right now, Ice is just turning it up right now with this pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, no up smash.
Not ready for the get-up attack. Leffen free again, but now Ice is wanting him out. Is this going to be enough? Nope, it's not. He tried to go for the shine spec, but only gets clipped by the forward B, so none of the hits actually convert to anything.
What is happening here? Ice!
Oh,
Ice!
Wow! This is winner bracket stock for Leffen. This would be so huge for Ice if he would take it off Leffen and take it over Leffen. And he is on the punish. Oh! Another one of those pivot up smash that we saw yesterday.
Whoa!
Up tilt, classic stuff right there. Caught Leffen recovering, trying to recover with the side B on the stage.
What is... Ice is just out of control!
Oh, and this is going to be it. Ice takes it 3-1 over Leffen in winners semis of Eclipse. Ice back-to-back winners finals of huge international melee tournaments. Last time against Mango, this time against Armada. I'm really looking forward to see this later on, but I think we are going to see the losers matches now. I don't want to show too much bias, but Ice is my boy, and I'm very happy.
That's what I was about to ask, because, coming from Germany, right?
Yeah.
You must be super duper excited to see Ice take that match.
I definitely am. Especially because we've known each other for like 10 years now. Man, Ice, good job. You made all of us happy, especially myself. So shout outs to the Berlin boys.
Definitely beautiful. But guys, if you enjoyed that set and you want to watch it again, Geeky Goon Squad already has it uploaded, man. Check it out. YouTube.com/Geeky Goon Squad. Those instant uploads, man.
Check
it out. It's out of control.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I can't believe what just happened, man.
I'm actually still state of shock, though. Entire time while I was watching the matches, I'm just like, is this real life? It's the same feeling that I got when I saw Ice, at Big House, right? I just sat there in awe. Everyone around me was just screaming, going nuts. They were like just out of control, and I'm just like, this is real? Is this real life? Yeah. Ice is really putting on a show, and he's showing the people why he actually earned his spot on Luminosity Gaming.
Definitely. He has a new sponsor to impress, and it's actually happening right here.
That's it.
Beating one of the top 6 players globally in TSM Red Bull Leffen.
Alrighty, so let's see. Trephasia versus Professor Pro will be coming through soon.
So, Trephasia and Professor Pro actually never faced in tournament before.
Ooh,
yep.
First time ever.
Definitely a first time ever, and I'm really curious to see what happens right here, because Professor Pro, he just got kicked into losers by Armada without taking a game, while Trephasia comes from a series with a Fox player of a similar caliber, possibly not as crisp as Professor Pro, but definitely a very strong player on his own right in Zagetto. So Prof just lost to a Peach, and Drift just won against the Fox. Let's see if there's levels to this, or, very interesting.
There might just be many Eclipse too. Final day, and let's see, we already have Let's see. Who finished in 7th place again? A reminder for the people that might be just joining us.
Android finished in 7th place, losing to Kage the Warrior, while Zegetto lost a very close 5-game series to Triphasia.
So right now we only have 6 players that remain. And here it is.
And one gets eliminated over the course of the next 3 to 5 games. So let's see who it will be.
You know, Triphasia versus Armada, he definitely showed some promise. So now that he's facing, Prof versus Armada, yeah. Let's see how he does now against Triphasia.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested in seeing that matchup, especially because, you know, I don't recall any like super good top Fox players being in Spain, while the UK actually has Vanity Angel, a very solid Peach player of their own in their own right. So Prof might be a little more experienced in a matchup than Triff actually is, but Triff just beat Zegetto, you know. So he showed that he definitely can handle the Foxes.
Oh yeah, and knowing that Fox is definitely a popular character too, there has to be some kind of Fox representation in every region.
Yeah,
you know.
I know that Triff actually prepared for the Zegetto set playing with Vagard, and I think Flickflack as well. So he definitely picked some Fox practice over the course of the last 5 hours while we were waiting and watching Smash for Wii U. And yeah, the first stock though goes to Professor Pro, who obviously also practiced for a Peach, you know. Both are heavily prepared.
Oh yeah, so he probably was, so first off he was waiting for Armada, then he managed to get a match against Armada, but now he gets another opportunity now to try again.
So yeah, let's see if Prof actually can take it over to. Oh wow!
I mean, yeah, I was about to say that drill on his shield to the immediate dash dance away. That was so impressive.
Now, no jump on Triphasia right there, but he makes it back. Prof not opting to go for the ledge shock, possibly not wanting to risk getting edge shocked himself, you know, if you don't do it in time. But that back air was going to take care of the stock for sure. One full stock lead for Professor Pro right here. Kind of expected, even though they've never played. I think Prof is supposed to be the better player, you know, but still, top 6, everything can happen.
Anything can happen for sure, you know. Peach's punish game on Fox off of the grab, off of a down smash to tech chase, and once the edge guards start happening, dude, it's just really hard for Foxes to come back. But we'll see.
Ooh, and there we go. Wow, that up air is still on the punish. Very, very creative way to follow up there by Triphasia. Prof definitely did not see that coming. And this is going to be the stock, isn't it? Yep, there we go.
Let me tell you.
Serena Williams backhand to the Nicki Minaj. A very nice combination to edge guard a space animal for sure.
Dude, combos like that are what mess up people's DI, you know?
Yeah.
Because you never know how it's going to end, where they're going. Oh, man. Actually, landing on that platform was better for Prof than being on the ground.
Wow, catches him slipping, trying to go into the float a little bit too close to Prof, and Prof reacting with an immediate up smash, getting rid of that stock of Triff. But you know, Triff again being on the edge guard situation against Prof, and this is going to be the stock. Last stock situation for the first game. Both players at almost no percent at all. Oh, that Shine Spike catches Triff out of the jump, and this is going to be the game. Just as I was about to say that this is going to be intense, Prof says, nah, guys. Not really. I still got my Shine Spikes.
Very good presence of mind from Professor Pro. He tried to go for that before, but shined Triff on stage. So this time, he said, all right, I'm going to make sure to get this properly, aim the Shine hitbox right, and now look at him go. Jeez. Wow. There were no shines in that combo. It was nothing but feet.
It was just feet, man. And Fox never punches, right? Or does he pummel?
I mean, he has a jab. Whoa, can you look at the stitch? Ooh. And look at the snare pressure. He's like, yo, I know you got them multi-shines, but I got that floating air, dog. What's up?
Oh, and Prof gives away the stock anyway. So Triff still with the Stitch face, and Prof gave away the stock. So the Stitch face has, I think, 241 active frames until it disappears. Okay, so I was just about to talk how wise it was to save those frames, but Triff threw it away. Anyway, he gets the opening against Prof and gets 86% and an edge guard situation where Prof definitely made his way back, but still not quite in the center of the stage.
This almost reminds me of when Triff was getting those combos on Zegetto. Oh my gosh, he didn't even have a shield. So if he were to shield in time, would that have like broke?
Possibly.
Yeah, the world may never know.
Again, our melee engineers should tweet at us.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Triff still a full stock lead. But Prof turns up the jets. Ooh, that retreat forward air. Very, very classic Peach stuff. Still works in 2016 because spacing is still one of the most relevant aspects of the metagame.
I love how he's like fading back with these wave dashes, waiting to see if Triff will go for a down smash or just swing, you know, do anything. Okay, soft nair, but puts him off stage so he can't get an up smash. Oh, wow. Psychic? Oh, man.
That dash dance up smash, you know, Triff was a little bit impatient. I think he heard you.
Yeah,
he heard
he
you.
probably did, dude. Nuts.
So Prof has definitely closed the distance ever since the SD in the first stock. Now almost evened it up, and Triff, you know, must feel a little bit frustrated right now because he got basically a present handed to him in that first SD. But Prof, you know, he's like, nah, dude, just a prank, bro.
Just a prank.
Oh, and this is gonna be the stock. No, it's not.
Man,
Psych!
Professor Pro has just been way too on point right now, dude. Oh, up throw up air.
Finally gets the smash DI on the up air, and Prof not lets it happen twice, takes the lead in this game. After a devastating start, he definitely showed that, you know, Trifesia doesn't seem to be on his level right now, so Trifesia definitely needs one or two very good ideas to stay in this.
We'll see, man. Professor Pro, like you said, that SD looked like it could have potentially hurt him, but right now it's actually even, which always leaves people wondering, like, what would have happened if he didn't SD? The man would have had potentially 2 stocks. Triff right now is on a tear. Oh, man. Those trades are what Triff is probably going to be looking for. Uh-oh. Okay.
Reverse neutral air. Oh, wow, what a
Risky.
wise recovery choice there by Prof, realizing that Triff was covering way up. And air dodge. So spot dodge is not the answer.
Definitely not.
To get around the down smash of Peach, but after all these years you tell me that air dodge is gonna be it?
What did he find that got him the up smash? Look at him smiling a little bit. He's like, you know, I mean, here's the thing too. Up smash would have pushed the opponent on the edge, so then that way Professor Pro would have been able to set up a situation where he can try to edge guard, right?
Yeah.
So it's not entirely bad, but man, I can't believe he found it, dude. Oh, there the wave dash is back again. It's like, I dare you to down smash.
Oh, wow. And Prof was definitely looking for another shine spike there. Triff realizing that and air dodging onto the stage, which led him this nice opening right here. But yeah, Prof found his way back into the center stage. You know what's actually funny?
What's up?
These guys have never played, right?
Never.
Triff is the last remaining Spaniard of the tournament. He defeated his own countryman over Triforce before. Over Triforce and Professor Pro actually have quite the rivalry going on. I'm quite curious if this is going to be the next big rivalry. Because both these players make their way into top 8s every time. And somehow they have never played.
Never until this
happening?
very day.
Yeah. That Shine of Shield not followed up by a Wave Shine, not being too sure if he hit him to the left or to the right. So Prof making the wise decision, keeping center stage, not going for the read, and instead valuing positioning over punishing. Though he needs to make something happen. He's still very, very calm and collected and doesn't want to make something happen or doesn't force anything, which has been working out for him in the past game. Down throw, up tilt follow-up.
And then immediate reverse up tilt, man. That thing worked out for him.
Yeah. Man, those down throw tech chases of Foxes have been working out against Peach very well this weekend.
Man, Prof really trying to go for the harder punish right there with a Shine out of shield. But I mean, if he's consistent with it, why not?
Whoa, that was so quick by Prof. And oh wow, Triff had a little finger flop there. You know it can happen that you can double jump cancel Peach's double jump right away, and it not even looking like you ever had a second jump. And that's what happened there. But Triff, you know, he gets the stock right away. Don't worry, still even. Great DI by Prof. Oh, and that punish, 46% out of, you know, potentially being shield stepped.
Oh, but this is a bad spot. Managing to still come back on stage. Wait, Parasol?
No, he's not going to make it back from down there, man.
Too far.
Wow, and now Prof is 1 stock away from eliminating Trifesia 3-0 in losers bracket of Eclipse 2 and proceeding to the top 4.
What's crazy, Triff kind of like down smashed really early, while Prof got caught up in it. And right now, Prof in control.
Caught him out of his jump. Oh, there he was. He tried to go for the ramen noodles like he didn't try to before, but now he feels like possibly this is my last shot at trying this against Triff, so, you know, might as well try it right now. And it didn't work out, so now I guess he's not going to do that anymore.
We'll see. He's probably trying his best to play it safe. Oh,
what is that going to be it? No DI whatsoever. Triff Asia got caught completely off guard there by the back area from the ledge, even still being invincible on Professor Pro's side, 3-0. Triff Asia finishing in 5th place.
Now, on the other side of the losers' quarters.
Yep.
Leffen and Kage?
A very imbalanced matchup. Ranking-wise, character-wise, personality-wise, very, very imbalanced. Those guys are so vastly different from each other.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what to make of this right here.
No.
Do these guys go at war on Twitter sometimes? Or no?
I don't know. I think both are kind of outspoken, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Okay, there you go. So both of these guys are definitely outspoken individuals.
Okay, so that's what they share. And they share their passion for Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's go. Let's see if Kage has it in him. One more win, this time against a top 6 player in the world. Is the crowd of the Norwegian Ganondorf mains that flew him all the way out here to Norway from Canada gonna be able to pack so much emotion that Kage gets carried by it, that he can ride the wave of fanboyism, you know, into winning against Leffen, which would be a huge and an upset of unspeakable proportions, to say the least.
Imagine if the man himself, Kage, the warrior himself, Kage, takes out the Godslayer Leffen. You know, this is what we're happening right here. The stage is set. The warrior versus the Godslayer.
Oh yeah, that's
who will
true.
win?
So combined, there are Kratos, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
But the thing is, since Kratos is a Godslayer, that means Leffen would be Kratos. But who is Kage?
Isn't Kratos also a warrior?
Yeah, so it's Kratos versus Kratos.
Oh my God, Kratos Dittos!
Kratos Dittos, right here.
So these guys have more in common than we initially thought.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Oh, this is going to be the
Shine.
stock for sure.
Oh yeah. See, when it comes to that, I'm sorry, man, but Ganondorf, as awesome as a character that he may be, that recovery is quite trash.
It's always fun to watch Ganondorf, right? But, you know, against a Fox, and especially a Fox of that caliber, who thrives of his affinity to the fundamentally, to the basic stuff in the game. He will not something like that slip. He knows the game, like, by heart.
All right. One thing I just noticed is that Leffen is going for a lot of these tech chase, a lot of these high recoveries, right?
Yeah.
And there have been times where you just see Kage keep trying to read low. Mm-hmm. It's not been working out for him. He's been taking damage for going for these two.
That's going to be the stock. Kage unfortunately fast falling there, but even if he wouldn't have, I guess Ganon's recovery is so heavily limited, and Fox's Shine is such a perfect tool, you know, to mess with that. Ooh, invincible up tilt.
Yup. And Leffen tried to... Oh, that hurts!
That was so late. He did that so late, so Leffen had a little more shield so it could shield step. I guess that's what happened. And he evens out the stocks.
Dude, Kage, the way he actually moved the camera, Kage, you're cheating. Don't do that.
He is. This is not Super Mario 64. You cannot control the camera like this.
Definitely not, man.
All right,
the C-Stick is used for smash attacks.
Yeah.
Even though Mario 64 they use the C button. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yo, the safe stuff! And that's unsafe, Kage. On the whiff.
That is not safe at all. And Leffen realizing that, you know, Kage could do exactly that. So Leffen spaces right outside the... I don't know what this move is called. The Raptor Boost. It's for Falcon.
Oh, Wizard's Foot, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. You killed me. Oh, man. Let's go.
All right. Oh, I was about to say that this is stock where Leffen messes up his Firefox stall, actually, so he does not get the Shine Spike, and Kage gets another shot at life, but still Leffen at 0%, and Kage potentially dying from the next back aerial.
I feel like the people at home should give Mr. Love some props for actually speaking coherently, like, that fast. I'm just sitting here like, all right, dude, slow down.
I wish we had German commentary again, because I would be going double time the entire time.
Jeez. Wait. Okay. Serious stuff, though. Leffen did take the first game.
Yep.
Since Yoshi's. Cloud coming through in the clutch. Cloud is biased.
Oh, wow, and he gets hugged.
He's about to get shined forever.
Yep.
Oh, how many times, dog? Kage tried to ride the wave. He definitely did.
Leffen.
He was like, yo, can I hop on this bus real quick? Leffen was like, nah, dog, we full. Leffen would be that bus driver, dog. You get there on time. It's like, come on, man, I need to get to work. It's like, nope.
We full.
We full. And you know there's at least one seat.
Yeah, definitely.
You could even stand up. Come on. Anyway, here we go.
Leffen trying to read the low recovery, possibly the wizard's foot.
Oh, man, forcing him off. Here we go, Leffen with the... Okay, they're back air. We're going to see another wizard's foot double jump.
Another back air.
Wizard foot double jump.
Yeah, they're gonna do this until Kage has like 170%.
Dude, okay.
Oh, commentator's curse. That's back air reverse, though, is going to take care of that stock.
Dude, when he went for that up air, that's like the new season of the show, man. It's like, all right. Oh, here we go again. We're back with the sides.
It's going to be it. Leffen clean, looking very clean on Kage's counter pick.
Jeez. Okay, I actually feel like Kage, when he landed that dare, something like exploded in him. All right.
That's definitely not what Kage wanted to do right there.
Definitely not, dude.
Not hitting with the back aerial. The giant fist not being enough. Leffen standing a little bit too far away. And you know, this is Kage's counter pick, and he definitely picked it to move around a little bit easier than on the huge stages, and to kill Leffen potentially a little bit earlier than he could on all the huge stages. But Leffen is not letting him move at all, going with a solid 3-stock over Kage the warrior.
Yep.
Who's standing on the brink of defeat right now.
Very clean play right there by Leffen. And Kage, are you going to go Captain Falcon, or are you about to stick to Ganon?
He sticks till the very end, just to compliment his fellow Ganon mains in the audience. He really wants to show them at least something, you know, to be happy about. Something, give them something that they're not think, no, we should give up that character, he's crap, you know. It's not like this.
He's not a low tier, so it's fine.
Exactly.
It's just that Fox is really good, and Leffen's amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, that kick.
Yeah, Kage just had enough.
Man, Kage's moving right now. But what's it worth? What's it worth when you get Shine Spike, right?
We'll see, we'll see. He just has to make sure not to put himself in a situation like that.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, he tried to F-tilt that, but a little too late.
Unfortunate stuff for Kage right there. Leffen still sitting comfortably on 4 stocks.
Yes.
Being up 2 games, and Kage on the potentially last 2 stocks of his tournament.
There's the up airs right there. Leffen, is he going to go straight for the edge? Jeez. Another one? One more?
Whoa! He got him in the magnifying glass. Kill him off the top with the 3rd or 4th up aerial there. Oh, and that up aerial of Kage's is going to take care of this first stock of Leffen. He's not getting 4 stock. Not today. Not in top 6 of this tournament. He didn't make it this far just to get disgraced like this, right?
Definitely not, but I'll tell you right now, man, Leffen, I know I was questioning how clean he was playing a bit earlier, but now he looks like he's turning it on.
Oh, yes, he definitely does. Yeah, I think possibly that set against Ice might have been a wake-up call for him, and now he puts us all into the fight.
And there you have it. Right there, Leffen with a clean 3-0.
What a dominant performance. Leffen lost 4 stocks over the course of that entire set.
Really?
Yup.
Wow.
Man, Kage the Warrior out at 5th place. A very, very solid performance by him. And Leffen proceeds to play against Professor Pro in another Fox Ditto, while Ice is going to face Armada in Winners Finals. These are our top 4 players of Eclipse 2.
And just when I was about to say we're going to have an all-EU top 4, I mean, we have 3 people in EU and 1 in the UK.
Ha 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 ha! So, let's see if the UK gets kicked out again.
Ouch.
Oh, we got the Ganondorf chants in the crowd. I don't know if you could hear, but it was definitely loud. And that was the last time for the day that we are going to hear that chant, because Kage is out now, and we have Professor Pro from the UK, Leffen from Sweden, Armada from Sweden, and Ice from Germany. First up, we're going to see the winners finals of this tournament, Armada versus Ice. Alliance's own Armada versus Luminosity Gaming's latest addition to their Smash Brothers roster after Abedango from Japan, Ice from Germany.
And here he comes, Ice to the stage. Armada always on time. Look at this guy. Ice, come on, man. It's already 5 minutes late. This is the second time. I'm going to write you up. I'm just playing.
So Armada showing Ice the German punctuality?
Right? I'm just playing, though.
Yeah,
but,
I should have known better.
Luminosity versus Alliance, though. I know Mr. Love is super excited to see his boy Ice make it so far.
Definitely.
Winner's side. Now, if Ice gets to Grand Finals winner's side, that will be something to write home about, dude.
Dude, that would be going down in the history books. I do know. Ice beating Armada.
Dude,
that never happened before.
Can we look at Ice's face? There was a mixture of happiness and also, I don't know, it was intensity. I think it's just passion.
Yeah.
This man, he's literal passion right there, dude. He loves the game. You see him flexing. He's trying his best to make sure all of his tech comes out because he knows this match matters so much. He's come this far. Unfortunately, couldn't make it to the summit. And, man, I have to tell you, he was really downhearted about it, dude. Imagine me, right? I'm here. One of my good friends is the Moon. You know, I'm sitting here, talking to my buddies in the New York City chat. Moon this, Moon that, support the Moon. And as that's happening, I have everyone around me cheering for Ice. And the moment Ice did not make it in, oh, man, it looked like there was like a natural disaster, and everybody was just that quiet. I had no words to say, it was just rough.
We were all really, really sad about the situation.
Yeah.
Even like we put up the countdown on the giant projector, right? And we played, like Ice and me played some friendlies. He wrecked me. Like the top player that he is, and we were talking to the chat in his very own stream, trying to get the last votes in. It didn't work out, but Ice, I think he has shaken it off. He's sitting right there, sitting comfortable, and his first words were like, it's a shame, but next time I'm gonna make sure that there's going to be no voting necessary because I will be top 10 by then.
Exactly.
So. That motivation is definitely the competitive spirit that we want to see from a player like this.
Well, let's see what happens here. This guy, Ice was putting himself in a really good spot, but right there, man, Armada's DI off of those wave shines.
Yeah, that was so stone cold. The way he ended that stock with just a get-up attack from the ledge and a forward aerial in the perfect spot. Ice losing the first stock after starting off so strong and technically present. Oof.
That's why sometimes it's risky to go for those shots. Oh my god!
Ice returning the favor of a quick kill against Armada, giving him the shine spike treatment that he was looking for the first time around. He said, this job was not done. I'm going to finish it up right now. Ooh. Armada throwing away a Stitch Phase. I guess Ice tried to catch it or something because he threw out a forward area that he definitely didn't want to do. Ooh, okay. That adjustment to Armada smashed the Ice. Immaculate. His reaction timing is definitely on point.
That blue light special, man.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to do it again. Rinse and repeat. Wow.
Ice showing how strong of a punish game Fox can have against Peach. Something that, Professor Pro couldn't show against Armada in this winner's semi-final.
Okay, Ice might be a little out of control right now.
Yeah, possibly he became insane, Possibly he's a madman. You never know.
Here's Armada's chance to get this edge guard, but Ice, those ledge hops definitely kept Armada guessing. Sick tech.
Yup. Ice not even having those, standard jabs that Peaches use if they want to get out of trouble. But that down tilt to neutral aerial is going to take care of that third stock of Ice's in that first game. But, we've seen some quick, explosive maneuvers by Ice to even out the game once and again. And this is going to be another one of those times.
All right, Mr. Love, I was about to tell you, do you think he did way too many wave shines right there? Because I don't think he's going to get the conversion, but he got it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Ice.
Armada's going to have to start smash jagging these drills. He can't. Oh, wait.
Oh my goodness!
So much damage.
Whoa!
He's alive. This is Front of Dreams. Let's not forget.
Oh, and that Shine Spike is going to be enough! The third Shine Spike in all of those 4 stocks, and Ice takes the lead over Armada, takes game 1. I don't think that ever happened in the history of those 2 players. Wow. Ice looks so calm and collected. He, you know, this doesn't get to his head at all. It ain't over till it's over. But I think that was a very, very huge mental victory for him, even though if he doesn't realize it at the time right now. You know, after the tournament, he will definitely say, what I did there in that match was insane. Or to say it with his own words, he became the bicycle right there. That's
that's what he says?
That's what he says.
Is that a German saying?
Yeah, no, that's not a saying. That's something we say in Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Becoming the bicycle means that you become the best, you know?
Really?
Yes.
Are bikes the best in Berlin?
Yeah, that's a Berlin Smash meme, I would say.
Oh, okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Up throw. Oh, I'm going to try to go for his creative stuff.
Oh, that tech.
This is the tech master. I mean, didn't you watch Big House?
Oh, yeah, he definitely is. Armada should have known better. But out of this situation, there's no way out. He just has got to wait until the Peach messes up or the Fox messes up, because that thing is not...
Oh, we out.
Wow.
Okay.
Commentator's curse. The Peach messed up. Ooh, the Serena Williams backhand that gives Ice another shot at life.
If Ice... Okay, forward throw.
Yeah, that's got to be it for
sorry,
sure.
dude.
Dying off the top. Wow.
Wow. And Armada, you know, this is Armada that Ice is playing, remember.
Oh, that smash DI is going to secure that Armada is not going to die right there. Armada on the punish. Ooh, decides to go for a down smash, realizing that Ice was not was able to dodge a grab right there because he DI'd so far away. And this is going to be a re-grab. No, it's not. Shine out of there. Wow.
Wow. Just, it's crazy how much damage he put on, but Ice with the crazy DI.
Yo, and this is going to be the second stock. Armada looking clean on his counter pick. But you know, this stage even gives more opportunities for wave shine, so Armada shouldn't feel too safe at this point.
Oh, there's the smash DI from the drills.
Armada being stuck in shield for quite a while, but he got out of there and is on the punish again. Is this going to be a potential 4-stock right there? The chain grabs are definitely a factor to consider. Oh, but Ice is getting out of there quite well.
Ooh, try to go for the down tilt right there.
Down tilt would have killed at this point, I'm pretty certain. Armada dodged the reflection of the turnip with a roll. I don't know if that was intentional, but it might have been. Oh! He goes for a shine spike right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th kill that Ice got on Armada in this set, and 4 have been shine spikes.
Probably might be the strategy right here.
Yeah.
But remember this, Armada still has the lead here.
Armada giving him some of his own medicine with that up throw up air finish, right?
He's like, I'm tired of you trying to do this on me, man. Take this. A taste of his own medicine.
Oh, you foxes feel so privileged with your up throw up air.
Right?
Let me show you something. Oh, speaking of killing with an up aerial, almost getting that up tilt up air. He's going for the double shine, trying to crack the shield. It works out, but Armada had a down smash at hand.
Oh my gosh.
Wave shine turnaround up smash. Ice, we see you. Your attack's on point. We know. We noticed.
He definitely right now is at 73. Final stock. I still feel like the safest bet would be Armada right here. And with the fact that he has a grab. Oh, Armada dropping that?
Oh, wow. Crouch cancel forward smash.
I'm at a loss for words right now, dog.
Armada inventing new stuff on a, you know, on a match-to-match basis, basically. Whew. Fortunate thing about power shielding those turnips for Armada is, in that case, that if you power shield a turnip, it flies into the ground, like, directly. So, even if a Stitch Face, for example, gets power shielded by the opponent, he will most likely not get hit by it at all. And Armada takes game 2 on his counter pick very solidly. And now we are going to the stage where Ice actually 3-stocked Armada at the big house.
And oh, Shine Spike?
It's going to be another Shine Spike. It is!
Psychic 1. I said it first. Anyway, here's the funny thing too. Armada, when it comes to this stage, he goes, man, this stage should be banned, especially because of those transformations, right? It benefits Fox a lot. So right now, see, oh man, almost looking like Professor Pro right there, trying to go for the shine out of shield, messing up. Yeah. But The only difference is that Ice, right now, if you look at his score, it's looking like it's any man's game.
Yeah, it is. If you look at the stocks, though, it's telling a different story. This match, this stage seems to be in Ice's favor at the moment. But you know, Armada's very explosive punish game. Oh, that's going to be the stock. There's no way. Oh, there is a way, but not in this universe.
But there's a Stitch Face. All of a sudden, things change.
And the presence of the Stitch Face cost Ice that stock, but Armada SDs, he will take the trade any day, any night, though.
And Ice was like, you know what? I'm not going to give you that Firefox.
Yeah.
You know, since we were calling the Firefox a bus, right?
Yeah.
Our Ice is the bus driver, and he's like, the bus is out of service. Literally stops in the stop. He's like, I'm not driving. We're done.
No, he got back to the garage.
Oh, man. But here's this transformation. Armada back to the wall.
Oh, but Armada did not get the edge guard. Still on the punish down. This could very well be a no. Armada not opting for the ledge option.
I'm telling you right now, that crazy maneuver of Armada to just put himself out there, go for that crazy fair, super deep off stage, forcing Ice to just SD.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Wow.
It's his game now.
Yeah, it definitely is. Ice needs to turn off the Jets again if he wants to take the lead in that series. And, you know, Final Destination is out of the picture, but Armada gets a second counter pick.
Oh, wait.
Last stock situation.
Yeah, Armada is not 100% out of the woods yet.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, no.
Ice not going for the lasers. Instead, he tries to go for more follow-ups.
Okay, that neutral air. Yeah, that's what Armada needed.
Oh, that tournament winner could very well cost him this. Oh, what an angle. He chooses a slow get-up, and Armada is not able to punish it. Very unfortunate for Armada right there. And that up smash not going to be enough. This is so volatile. Armada, no float anymore. Just a parasol.
Oh, he just sides him.
Wow! Oh my God! I can't watch this. I can't watch this anymore.
Look at the shield.
Yeah, Armada's shield is reminiscent of an M&M more and more, and that now out of shield.
I have to give Armada props for that. His shield was getting so small. He was like, all right, man, this is do or die. I'm just gonna have to go in there with this neutral, and he guessed right.
Yes,
he guessed right.
Wow. And Ice goes back there.
Of course.
He gained some momentum, had a little bit of a comeback going on over the course of that very wonky match that that had a double SD with Armada's Kamikaze edge guard and Ice not giving him the opportunity to not make it Kamikaze but make it back. So Ice definitely had momentum for most of the game, or like for large parts of the game in the beginning and in the end, but Armada took it in the long run, being the clutch master that he is. Whoa, again, crouch cancel F smash. I don't know if these are on purpose, but Armada has made it work twice in a row.
Yeah, but I have to say, with the stage being so big as it is, Ice definitely has a lot of opportunities to fire lasers, you know? Yeah, there are times where he can probably like rush down Armada, but I mean, if Armada's hanging out near the edge, force Armada to approach, make Armada take some damage as he's trying to close the gap between both of you, and that is what he's doing now.
That is definitely what Armada wants to do the least, you know, approach the opponent. Armada strives on his very, very strong defenses that can turn any approach of the enemy into a devastating punish of his own. That's what he loves to do. He's not that swingy kind of peach like MacD, for example, you know.
Oh man, shout out to MacD if you watch it.
Yeah, shout out to him, definitely. Oh, and that back air. Peach's double jump going just high enough to reach Fox on that up B there.
Brave.
Yeah, definitely. Ice could have back aired at any point, but he wasn't too sure when to do it.
Up
oh,
the wall.
DDI towards the... What is this? Towards the metal thingy inside the mountain?
I think it counts as a wall, right?
That counts as a wall, yeah.
Uh-oh. Back air. This is looking very bad right now. Armada, his survivability is just ridiculous, dude.
Oh, that shine spike. Oh, he's still on the float, but yeah, no, Ice is going to take that shine spike.
And finally, after nearly 2 minutes, Ice is able to take away that stock from Armada.
Yeah, Armada living forever. That's. I think it also comes down to Armada being the defensive player that he is, you know. He doesn't want to give Ice too many chances to get in there, so Ice has to pick his options.
You can't, man, knowing how scary Fox is. He's just trying his best to counter a lot of Ice's options. And there it is. Oh, we haven't seen those. Oh, my God.
What is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen?
Armada.
Yo.
It's just the best thing you can say right now for that situation.
Yeah, Armada is definitely happening.
Right now, going for a dash attack at that percent.
Crouch cancel down tilt, definitely a new option that Ice hasn't tried yet, and it works out in his favor, kind of. He's still on the punish.
Up air?
That up air.
Yup. That was the best thing he could do there. Because if he went for a back air, he wouldn't quite get a KO.
So 2 stocks each right now.
Yup.
Oh, but that down smash is gonna hurt. 69% already.
Yeah, man, it was an air hit, so...
Yeah, it's very difficult to DI out of there.
Here come the dashes right now.
Wow,
Okay.
the way that Ice is shooting lasers at such a close distance, realizing that Armada does not want to give in, does not want to get, you know, infinite combo next to the tree or anything like that.
Oh,
But now Ice has given up his laser game because he realized that this might be a little bit too difficult or a little bit too dangerous.
he's trying to force shine spikes, trying to force an edge guard.
Yeah.
Oh, but Armada with that neutral air.
Backhand, but wow.
Wow.
How did Ice make it back there? I did not understand that. And that up smash is gonna grant him the lead in that 4th game of the series for Ice, potentially the last game in the winner bracket.
That was very smart from him, too, because there are a lot of times where Peaches at high percent tend to try to go for the ledge hop, air dodge on stage. Oh, man. Ice almost was able to get himself out of the corner. Here it is again. Uh-oh.
The unfortunate roll to the center stage there, really, really standard option, and Armada eats standard options all day, all night. That's what he thrives from. So, yeah.
Right now, one thing that Armada has been capitalizing on a lot, too, is whenever Ice goes for these jumps, you know, Armada's not just going to throw out the down smash, so it's not like you can just freely keep jumping. Oh, man.
Wow, very, very clutch tech there by Armada, and he gets the punish. But Ice shielding in time on the platform.
Up there!
This is going to be it! And the crowd is so out of control right now. Ice takes Armada to game 5.
I just can't believe it, man.
Me neither.
Ice looking really clutch, nodding his head, but where is he going to be taken? Final destination off the board.
Battlefield or Yoshi? Or Dreamland. Yeah, there we go. Dreamland.
Dreamland.
Armada loves that survivability, right?
Yeah.
But
And
Ice,
with good reason.
Ice loves his lasers, right? So this is going to be a clash of interests.
Exactly. I mean, he better love his lasers too. Oh, spot dodging against Peach?
Not the wisest idea, but only eating 36% for it. Quite the low turnout for Armada. He's not going to be happy about that, but you know, 36 for free, he's going to take it anyway. It's going to be the stock.
Fortunately for him, he was able to finally DI out on the last hit, but it doesn't even matter.
Way Stitch Phase right there. Armada possibly not wanting to risk getting shined, getting reflected. Armada just finding those situations to take on percentage, like take on that extra damage or that extra credit that he needs, you know, to secure that win and that spot in Grand Finals against Ice, who is, you know, proven to be a much stronger opponent than he initially might have thought.
And all of this damage came from Ice going for a nair and getting crouch cancel grab, dude, which shows that this stage, you know, especially if you're in the center, it can definitely be like F for Final Destination.
Yeah.
So he has to watch out against Armada, man.
All right, no more float for Armada, but he's getting higher and higher with that parasol, with every back air that Ice is throwing at him. Ice, of course, wanting to take on that damage, so potentially a back aerial will kill him at one point, but granting Armada a easier recovery time. And Armada made it back to the center stage and made it work against Ice, and, you know, died, but that's going to be the stock.
Yep, he can definitely roll on.
I always feel like it's super weird when you kill like an opponent at 144% with a shine spike.
Right?
Yeah, you could have killed him with anything, and then you kill him with the only move that you can kill him with at any percent, right? That's, you know, it doesn't feel right to me.
It's definitely because of the position that Armada was in too, but Ice is going to need another shine spike if he's going to be able to bring it back. Right now, Armada looking very hot right here. He gets the grab. Oh, dash attack.
Wow, and that dash attack is going to be enough. Ice out of jumps and being pushed off. So this is winner's bracket stock for Ice right now. Armada turned up the jets on Dreamland so significantly. And Ice is not even going for the lasers anymore. He just wants to go in. He knows he has to make something happen. And he wants to... Oh, speaking of not going for the lasers, there's going to be the gangster laser there. Only eating 7% for it, though.
Okay, now he's just waiting for his opportunity. The power shield master, man.
Wow. That's, by the way, the worst example of commentator's curse. If he messes up just to curse you as a commentator, right?
What?
Oh, that down throw tech chases.
But Armada's not trying to get Shine Spike. He's going for these neutral airs every time Ice gets aggressive off stage. Oh, what if he tried to go for a Shine out of shield when he spot dodged there?
Oh,
Probably.
Armada. What a follow-up. Ice already at 104%. Oh, that... He's not giving up, though. And that's going to be an up aerial, and Armada takes it with a 3-stock in the 5th game over Ice, who dropped to losers finals now, where he's going to meet the winner of Professor Pro and TSM Leffen.
Man, so right now, Leffen is going to have to go through a lot of foxes if he manages to beat Prof. If he manages to beat Ice, Armada is also going to serve up the fox. This is all hypothetical, because Prof could actually stop Leffen in his tracks, who right now is making his way to the stage.
He definitely could have. He already did this year at one tournament in England. He beat him. And I'm very, very curious to see that set. Can we just talk about Ice taking Armada to Game 5?
Game 5.
Jeez.
Game 5.
Wow.
And Game 5, Armada looked like he was right back to his old tricks, man. Just playing as solid as can be.
Yeah, he 3-stocked him in Game 5. That was definitely a showing of dominance, showing that Ice, you are not ready yet. Not just yet. Let's see if Leffen is gonna, tell the same thing to Professor Pro, or if Professor Pro can, show that he's a worthy opponent to TSM's Leffen. He made it this far, and I guess he didn't make it this far to lose, right? Leffen, on the other hand, he is not too happy about being a loser, I can tell you that much. He wanted to play winners finals against Armada for sure.
Yeah, it would have been an easier road for him going into a first place victory. But now, of course, this is implying that he would win against Armada if, he faced off in Armada again in the grand finals with him being on the winner's side. But now, instead we have Armada, who is just such a difficult wall to overcome. He's solid as a player and fundamentally solid as well. Yeah. Even his demeanor, too, there are a lot of times where you barely get to see him crack, It's all about business right there. But now it's about these two players that are here, the top 4. These are semifinals.
So the European top 4 actually being in the top 4, only one thing is mixed up: Ice and Leffen. Ice beat Leffen in the winner semis, and this is why Leffen finds himself in that spot. If you have missed that, go on to youtube.com/GeekyGoonsquad to catch it, because Liva, the production manager of Geeky Goon Squad, actually uploaded those sets instantly. Now, Leffen versus Professor Pro. They are going to Leffen's favorite stage, even though everybody knows that. Nobody, wants to go somewhere else. I guess they just give it to him because it's a ditto anyway, right?
It's definitely a ditto. And right now, Leffen was playing really insane, right? He was getting a lot of sick punishes, but now it looks like Professor Pro is just exploding with these shines out of shield, trying to get Leffen off of his back.
That was so synchronized right there. That upper is not quite enough. Professor Pro is getting edge guarded though. Ooh, wow. And again, one of those roundhouse kicks right out of a Kung Fu movie, like you put it earlier, is going to take care of the first stock of Prof right there.
I wonder if Leffen predicted that Prof would just try to go for a shine at that range. Because that's like something that like a Marth would probably do, right? Where if the opponent just whips an attack from a distance, they'll just punish.
Leffen also plays a lot of Marth, doesn't he? Yeah. So maybe he's taken a page out of Marth's punish game book and tried to make it work with Fox, and it did.
True. That was sick by Prof, though. Smash DIing down after getting up throw up air. Like, nobody really does that. A lot of times, up throw up air on a platform, someone will get combo chained.
That's going to be it.
Yes.
Yep. Leffen looking strong, looking a lot stronger than he did against Ice. in this first game. Because Prof is not trying to overwhelm him too much. I think Prof is really, really wisely trying to pick his places and, you know, pick his fights. Because he knows that he cannot outplay Leffen at any given time. He really needs to find an opening, like a safe opening, so he doesn't get punished like this. Because this is going to be a stock for sure.
Yeah, Prof already recognizing that Fox just does not recover as far in his game. Just decides to go straight down below. Oh, that jab definitely kept Leffen in the check. Good patience though by Leffen though. You see him with these dash dances. He's trying to see if he can just clean this up.
Prof not even being able to clean up that edge guard, even though he could have just, you know, hang there. Oh, but the Ronaldinho angle actually gets rid of Leffen's second stock in this game. And as we said time and time again, this is a Fox Ditto, so there's no lead in Fox Dittos. You can, you know, you can come back from any disadvantage, and Prof could potentially. Not with a get-up attack like this that Leffen was fishing for though, and really good recovery choice there. Realizing that Leffen was aiming for a high angle for the ledge, and then aiming for a high angle from Prof.
Oh, and I thought we were about to see what you were talking about when it comes to the Shine Spike edge guards, you know.
Yeah.
But right there, Prof couldn't quite send Leffen below to set up for a Shine. I wonder if maybe like a drill, like if he was grabbing the edge, did an immediate ledge hop drill while having his invincibility, or even Shine turnaround drill.
Yeah, that would have been a great choice. Though.
Yeah. No Foxes really do that. I only do that because I play Falco. Anyway, so here we go.
No, I know some old school Foxes that still do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Nice. Shout out to the old school, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Leffen taking the first one in a clean fashion right there. Ending those combos into the Shine just puts you in such a good position, because if Prof were to try to recover, he'd be already low.
Yeah.
So Leffen will be in a good position to follow up.
Oh, that up tilt. Classic Fox stuff. Oh, and Prof again not going for just staying on the ledge. Ooh, but he gets him anyway with the second hit, falling up aerial there, taking a page out of the book of Chillin' Dude 829's way of approaching the Fox Ditto.
Man, I'm telling you right now, when it comes to Prof, well, I was about to say Prof, but both Prof and Leffen, man, these Shines are definitely something that they like to lead in with a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, the... what did you call it? The blue special? No, the blue light special?
Yeah.
That's definitely a move that both of those players love to throw out there, especially for approaches.
And now Leffen. Oof.
Ooh, wow.
I like the DI by Leffen, but still Prof was able to keep the pressure going. Woo-hoo. He knows about the invincible edge dash, showing his respects.
All right, Leffen not quite getting the follow-up there, and Prof on the punish right now, but immaculate DI from Leffen, making it very, very difficult for Prof to guess if he's going to re-jump to the top platform, to the side platform, or just going to fall down. But Prof gets him anyway, and it's a tight, tight game. Those double shines. Oh, wow. That was very, very well done by Leffen there, getting to the ledge immediately. His DI on those dash attacks that are, you know, that set people up for shine spikes. Like, almost every Fox player can relate to that, right? But Leffen, man, he shows that there's ways around this. And Prof didn't know.
Yeah, honestly, I thought he was about to set up really well for an edge guard, but that's the thing, man. Leffen just so knowledgeable, man.
Yeah, that was definitely a trade that Prof didn't want to take there. He died from an air, and he was not anticipating it at all, showing the very subpar DI that he presented us there. And is on the last stock in that second game. Jab reset, going for the up smash, going for save percent instead of going for further reaction up chain grabs. Oh, and that's what I meant. Leffen would have not fallen for that, but Prof, you know, doesn't know about Leffen's secret to DI to the ledge. Wow. Leffen being up 2-0, playing quite convincingly against Prof. Even though Prof has his moments, Leffen shines, no pun intended, a lot more in those games.
We're going back to Fighting the Dreams, where Prof, you know, looking at Prof's rushdown style of Fox here, this is probably why he wants to opt for this stage.
Oh, wow, that sweet spot with the straight up angle. Oh, for the first time in the series, Prof held ledge to see how Leffen was going to recover and then react to it and realized, oh, well, he could have recovered on stage. But, you know, Leffen was anticipating that Prof was not going to hold ledge anyway because he messed it up so many times in that set. And Prof, you know, saw that and knew, like, all right, there's levels to this. Now I recognized, and now I know that you have recognized, and now, you know, there's going to be another mix-up in the next time around. I loved seeing that. Ooh, shine back air. Oh,
second time right now by Prof.
Yeah, Prof going for another one of those edge hogs. Man, if he only, like, if he would have not saved them for the last game, but had, you know, done one of those edge hogs in one of the previous games, then he would not be down 2-0 possibly.
Probably what's happening here is just multi-game conditioning between Prof.
Oh, multi-game conditioning. That's a term I like.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5-game series after all, if Prof wants to take it to game 5, and then, you know...
Ooh, I like that right there by Leffen. He applied quick pressure and just backed off to see how Prof would react.
Prof not reacting to that tech, though, and that's going to cost him.
Yeah, especially with Leffen using that down smash to lead into that edge guard. Oh, Prof would have really wanted that one. Oh, that's a favorable trade, but man, he wasn't high enough. Uh-oh. Bad spot.
Gets him with the shoehorn. Bye-bye, Prof. Last stock in the tournament, potentially.
Wait, that down smash from Leffen almost led to him losing a stock, possibly. I was like, wait, what? What just happened?
I'm not too sure what Leffen was thinking, but I guess that was a finger flop.
Yeah, definitely a finger flop.
And that up smash of Prof definitely led to Leffen losing that stock for sure. So Prof still in this.
Prof just getting these sneaky grabs in while Leffen is approaching. Oh, Leffen, solid spot here.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a reverse hit, but it wasn't.
Shines. He's getting a lot of good roll reads, too. Uh-oh.
Oh, he tried to wave shine a Fox there. And this is going to be it. Wow. Prof being a little bit too quick on trying to get back to center stage, and Leffen takes it with a clean back aerial. 3-0 over Professor Pro. The UK out of this European tournament now.
It's definitely an all-European tournament.
Yeah.
It's all EU.
Yeah. And Leffen is up against Ice in the losers finals of Eclipse 2. Oslo, Norway, without Norwegian players, without Spanish players, without British players. It's just Germany and Sweden left. 204 subscribers already, man! And we have the GG's Usleon emote back right in the middle of the screen right now. GG's Usleon. Usleon himself, the man, the myth, the legend, who cheered for Reaper so hard that this became a emote.
That's a really hype emote, though.
Today allowed Liver to put it back in because he didn't want to become a meme. He said, no, Liver, put that out. Respect my privacy. I don't want to become a meme. But today he had such a good day that GG's Usleon made its way back to Geeky Goon Squad. So guys, if you want to have GG's Usleon, which is one of the most hype emotes I've ever seen, and it looks kind of silly, which I love, subscribe to Liver's channel, Geeky Goon Squad.
That's it.
$5 a month. That's a pack of cigarettes less, you know? Or half a pack of cigarettes in Norway. Or 2 kebabs. Or a little less beer, you know? You can...
Alrighty, losers finals, ladies and gentlemen. Leffen versus Ice. Let's go.
Alright. Also, if you like the awesome production and not just the emote, subscribe to Liver anyway.
Oh, man. I am very hyped right now, dude. But we finally get to see the rematch between both of these players. Professor Pro, he tried. But, I mean, just Leffen's punish game, dude. A step ahead. Yeah. But Ice's punish game in the last time that these two faced off against each other allowed him to be able to get that win. There were a couple sloppy plays here and there from both players, you know, to the point where they were starting to show sportsmanship to each other, right? Yeah. Where it's like, oh, man, you SD'd, all right, cool, you know, I guess I'll just SD the other time, you know, here you go. Yeah. Here's a dive. But no more dives, dude. No. Both of these guys are trying to earn their spot to face off against Armada in the grand finals, so make some noise.
All right, thanks to 2 more subscribers, by the way. You guys Definitely want to do GG's Usleon emote and thank Liver for the great work. Now we are going to see losers finals of Eclipse 2 Ice versus Leffen, the rematch from winners semis, where Ice took it 3-1.
Oh my gosh! Ice. He's like, yo, Leffen, I mean, we cool, but I'm really trying to win this.
Yeah, Ice with another explosive start into the series. Leffen was a little bit overwhelmed right there. We realized that, you know, Prof was playing a lot slower than Ice is.
That's the sign. That's the sign.
Oh my goodness. Ice is covering every single recovery option that Leffen went for so far, and that worked out in his favor. But this shoehorn is going to secure the stock for Leffen. So only one full stock lead. And, you know, as we said time and time again in Fox Dados, that does not mean too much.
Okay. They're really going back and forth by Ice with his power shields, with his shine conversions, man. Leffen missing these techs, though.
Yeah, Ice is looking freaking clean, man.
Yeah, too clean, too crisp.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Leffen's shot to make some things happen. That up tilt actually set up very well for him.
Ooh, that air dodge by Ice was so clutch. He didn't manage to get too far with it, though, but because Leffen prevailed and could react to it in time and killed Ice anyway. But, man, Ice is showing some really clutch decisions that we are not used to see from him, right? Only recently.
I mean, you know, there are just times where he may flub and then he falls. But right here, no chokes, it seems.
No chokes so far. I'm very, like, surprised how good he has been lately.
Let's see how Leffen manages to cover this recovery, though. Oof. Oh, this is looking very bad. Oh!
Wow, what an angle. Leffen was not ready for that. That tournament winner actually led to him getting into center stage. But he got out of there. Leffen evening out the stocks. Very well done.
Wow.
Oh, Leffen with another clutch DI to the ledge again.
Woo. Soft hit right there.
The tomahawk turnaround.
He's actually keeping him in check really well. But that ledge dash into the shine, dude. Oh my god!
Waveland onto the lower platform to F smash. Leffen did not see that coming. That was such a hype decision by Ice, and really unfortunate for Leffen that he was standing there trying to cover everything but that very unusual option.
Germany, man.
Yeah. You tell me.
This is your shining star right now.
I
Just making it
cannot
happen.
believe what's happening.
I'm liking the fact that he went for that laser. I wonder if that was a true combo.
Yeah, that's going to be the stock for sure. Leffen not going to be able to reach the ground in time.
Dude, that was like clear over the stage, man. He didn't even get to hit this ground.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It looked like a Luigi side B, just without the fire.
Oh, poor Leffen, man. We'll see what happens here. Ice.
That's going to be the stock for sure. Leffen knows how to take these edge guards. Ice was recovering way too close to the stage.
Yes.
Oh, the shoehorn and gets the shine spike.
And he even waited, too,
Yeah.
for the proper time to go off stage for that shine spike. Because sometimes people don't know the actual timing. And because of that, they always mess up.
What a nice drift there by Ice, tricking Leffen into thinking he's
What?
going to go aim for a top platform, but he didn't. Wow. And Ice wins every single scramble in the middle right there.
Oh my
goodness, what kind of combo is this? He is still going. Now he like let Leffen roll away. Oof, he tried to go for a shield stop turnaround, I think, and it didn't work out, and Leffen proceeds to get the stock with a shine spike, or does he? Yep, he does. Evening out the stocks, but Leffen at 116.
Yeah, he is quite damaged right now.
Dude, that combo by Ice, though. Wow. And Ice finishes it up, finishes his plate with a nice back aerial, a kick to the face.
Ice could potentially be fighting against Armada again, but we'll see, man. I mean, Leffen, he's an amazing player for a reason, dude.
Ooh, the Ronaldinho angle again, the Roberto Carlos.
Oh, my. There it is. One grab.
Yep. Gets the jab reset, gets him off stage. Ooh, unfortunate for Leffen.
Dude, that's not what he wanted.
No, definitely not. He wants to keep him there and wants to edge guard him properly.
Oh,
Trying to go for the run.
fast.
Noodles, Ice going for a high recovery angle. Now he's mixing it up, going for a low, but Leffen definitely anticipating that low angle. Oh, wow. Ice not knowing what to do with the situation right there.
Oh. He needs to watch out. Leffen is near the edge.
Ice wanted to finish it off with another forward smash, just like he did with the first game.
Oh!
Leffen gets pedal fielded. Unfortunate stuff for him. Man, and Ice is up 2-0 again against Leffen. The man, the myth, the legend, that recently received his working visa for the US and wanted to, you know, start taking the game much more seriously again and started wanting to become the best again. And now Ice, an opponent that he did not lose to in multiple years now, turns out to be a huge obstacle for him.
Things are changing right now, dude.
Yeah, they are. There's revolution.
That's right. Melee, I mean,
Smell it.
there are a lot of times where people, they go, oh man, I mean, you already know who's going to win, right? I mean, right now, do we actually know who's going to win this match?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, we saw 5-game winners finals between Leffen and Armada, between Ice and Armada, so I don't know what to make of this world anymore.
Me neither.
Everything I know about European Smash is out of the window of this tournament.
That's another bear. Whoa!
Catches him re-jumping.
Yeah, Ice was just so close, dude.
Yeah.
And now, look at the deficit for Ice.
Yeah, full stock deficit. Ice did not play much from behind in that series at all. Most times he just had the lead on Leffen, and Leffen had to come to him. Let's see what Ice makes of the situation.
One more?
Possibly a kill. Yep,
Oh!
he does. Catches him with an up smash. Unorthodox option right there. I think most people would have gone for the further edge guard until it's done, but Ice, realizing that the stock percentage count is so high that he could kill him with an up smash. Anticipating that grab. Oh, and strike spike, not quite.
Oh, man.
Oh, and now Leffen does the same thing to Ice that Ice did 20 seconds ago to him. Those guys really know each other very well.
Oh, definitely. You know, they team with each other quite a bit, too. So they're really good teammates. So, Leffen understands his style. And you said, like, Leffen has a really good record over Ice as well. But, I mean, things change in Melee, dude.
Yeah, well, they do very rapidly, though, as well. The only constant is sitting on winners and grand finals, and that is Armada, right? Now, Leffen takes game 3 over Ice, just like in the previous series they played. Now, Ice can go for Yoshi's story, and he does.
Decides to take a more close quarters. Do you feel like Ice is just not as strong on Dreamland?
I feel like you could definitely have taken it, but in a Ditto, a lot comes down to preference, right?
Yeah.
Even though I think that Yoshi's is actually not Ice's best stage in the Ditto. Wow, what happened right there?
What?
Did Randall somehow refresh Ice's invincibility, possibly?
Replay?
Yeah, please. I think we have the technology available, so
Yeah.
possibly we're going to see a replay after that game.
Oh, man. Whoa, catching Leffen off guard right there with that shorten. You know, Leffen has been doing that a lot, too.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh.
That was so smart right there by Leffen. And taking all the way to the other side of the stage every time.
Oh, wow. Leffen with a very unorthodox decision there of going for the up smash, realizing that Ice was hanging a little bit too long on the ledge, so his invincibility was gone for good.
Oh. Okay, we're not going to see any up air. Wasn't going to get the KO, possibly.
Ice not anticipating Leffen's angle, not waiting for it, but just trying to read it. Double shine to full hop back aerial is going to do enough damage to the shield to the point that he's going to get shield stepped, and that takes care of Leffen's second stop.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that might have been out of the double jump. Might have been like an aerial one. But here we go. Ice. You could see Leffen's DI off of these combos. He knows what will happen if he gets hit by these weak up airs.
Yeah. But what happens if Ice gets hit by those strong up airs he presented to him? On the contrary.
Uh-oh.
chain grabs on Yoshi's. That's definitely not why Ice went here.
Okay, the Leffen that we all know is here.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh.
And now it's getting into a real match between both of these two players.
Yep, for sure, man. Leffen is turning up the jet, turning up the heat, and Ice starts to melt.
Oh. Gonna have to go for a tech chase, but Leffen snapping to the edge off of that throw.
Ice is not getting hit like in that entire stock at all. Oh, speaking of which, gets an up smash to the face.
Ice is just looking for his opportunity to get inside, but
he just needs one solid hit, right?
Yeah.
So, Leffen is definitely not gonna make it easy. He's so slippery right now. While he's still looking for punishes himself. Game 5, baby. Ice versus Leffen.
so there it is. Ice power shields the Firefox
Oh my.
and then just grabs edge right after. Like the moment the cloud, he got off the cloud. So that was nuts.
Yeah.
Power shielding the Firefox too.
So Ice goes back to Yoshi's. Could be potentially the last game of the series, so he must be very confident in his ability to win on Yoshi's story in that Fox Ditto against Leffen, one of the strongest Fox Ditto players to ever play the game. Leffen gets torched, not getting the Swedish Shine Spike.
And that's something that you see him get a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh. Just give it a couple more years, man. Every move will be power shielded.
This is going to be it. Yeah, at the point where every move is going to be power shielded, that's going to be a very difficult time for us old men to keep up.
Yep. And because, you know, when you go for power shields, you have access to all your moves, so people will just start doing power shield to, like, tilts.
Yeah. Armada already does power shield down smash a lot.
Yeah.
Whoops. Leffen is being walled out, but you know, the thing with Shine is even though you hit like 3 shines in a row, it's only 60%. It's not too much damage, so Leffen is not too flustered about that. It's just being walled a little bit doesn't hurt him too much. Being comboed with the kicks does, though.
Yeah, and it's good that... Oh, that's
but yeah, Ice the tech master. You never try to do that against him, but set him up for a perfect Shine Spike by Leffen there.
already just taking his opportunity.
A little bit too short on the shorten, though. 2 stocks each, 0%. It's as close as they get in terms of losers finals matches.
Ice is getting dirty right now.
Yes.
He realized that the win is within his grasp, and he tried to see if he can just push Leffen off with that double jab to Shine. Almost worked out for him. Oh, whoa.
Being walled out again. Oh, the classic Fox catching the recovery like this. Oh, and now the shoehorn and Ice. Randall, he helped him once before. Now he is a traitor. But Leffen still loses that stock. Ice keeps on pushing the boundaries of what Leffen can compete with.
This is, yeah, Leffen's going to need to destroy Ice's stocks right here.
Oh, there it is. And as you said that, he does.
Yes.
Last stock situation, game 5. Fox Dittos on Yoshi's. I couldn't think of any better way to end one of the 2 players tournament live here.
Oh, bad spot right now for both players. You saw how that was? Anybody could have got Shine offs.
Ice going for the straight angle, Leffen not being ready because Randall, in part. This is going to be it, isn't it? No, it's not!
Leffen!
Is this going to be it, though?
Quite possibly!
Ice takes it over Leffen!
Ice
3
pop-off!
to 2, and he pops off. Securing second place, beating Leffen twice at Eclipse 2. And the Fox Ditto, once in a 4-game series, now in a 5-game series, he makes his way to the grand final against Armada. Did you see a controller throw like the last time Leffen lost to Ice? Or was it all fun and games?
I don't think that was a controller throw.
I'm very, very, very happy about that. Because I feel like those guys like each other so much that, you know, nobody should be mad for losing.
Yeah. Man.
Ice makes it all the way to grand finals to Armada again, whom he lost to in a very, very close series and winners finals. And now, after double eliminating Leffen, he has another shot at the man, Armada, the king of Europe. Or should I say the princess of Europe, possibly? Because he is the peach that we're all looking up to.
but he does have a Fox as well.
That's true. But will he play a Fox Ditto against a guy who just double eliminated Leffen
I don't
with a
think so.
not warmed up Fox? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, right now, Armada, he's like this boss character, right? You get through his Peach, and that's when the Fox is going to have to come out, dude.
Yes.
That is just when the Fox is going to have to come out, but... Whew.
Man.
I just have to take a breather. I mean, everybody watching, take a deep breath, shake your hands a little bit, get that blood circulating.
I feel very similar.
Yeah, my heart's beating out of my chest. This is the grand finals here at Eclipse 2. It has been a long road. We have seen the players, you know, do their top 48 matches for both games. You know, we got to see the top 8 earlier for Smash 4. And the day before, we had crews, and we also had teams. But now, this is it. This is the final act.
Yes, this is the ultimate conclusion of this amazing tournament that we have been to all weekend long. And these are the two players that faced each other in the grand finals of doubles and also in the grand finals of singles now.
Oh, man, let me just tell you, man, I honestly, in my head, there was like victory music playing right as Ice was able to get that victory over Leffen, you know, getting the double W.
Yeah, the double W.
Double
yes.
W.
The quadruple U.
And one of the reasons why, of course, this is such an amazing thing is because, you know, Leffen is definitely well respected as a player. You know, he can almost be considered a titan in his own right. But, you know, he has earned the title of God Slayer, and it's such a badass title that you might as well leave it, you know.
Yeah.
You might as well leave it on him.
Definitely.
Right? But here we have Ice, who's working his way into being, another big threat that people, I feel, they know that Ice is amazing, but sometimes I just feel like people sleep on him, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? They don't talk about him enough. They're just like, yeah, we recognize that he definitely is a top 20 player, but, I mean, here are all these other amazing players. Let's sing their praises. Maybe it's because he might be from Europe, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Like Ice, definitely. I think in the past month he has made so much of a name for himself. He has been putting in the work for years now, but just only recently when he tackled this mindset once and for all, and you know he faced his inner demons, you know, his distress, the way that he gets flustered, the way that he gets frustrated from playing not up to his standard. He has faced all those demons and now proceeds to beat amazing players that 1 year from here, or 1 year ago, we would never have, you know, thought he would ever beat. Like Asfet, who recently beat Mango multiple times, beat Hungrybox significantly, and Ice just goes in there and kicks his butt, right?
That's it.
He double eliminated Leffen, one of the strongest players on Earth, one of the strongest players of the history of Super Smash Bros. Melee, at this very tournament. He made third place at the Big House 6. I think the second largest tournament that we have seen in this year. No, the third largest tournament that we have seen this year, with over 1,700 participants. Third place. And almost everybody was there, except for Leffen, who he got today. No, Leffen was there, but he wasn't playing Fox. That's it. So finally, that Ice is, over the course of the last month especially, making a name for himself. I think people will start recognizing him a little bit more than they did before. Everybody knew he's good, right? But that he is this good, some people had a doubt. I don't think that those doubters are out there anymore.
Can we talk about this pressure? I mean, the game just started, and Ice, it's almost as if Ice started before the game actually started.
Actually, the go is not an indicator of when you can start to play in Melee. And Ice takes that to heart.
Jeez.
Ooh, that back air sends him off like a rocket. No DI at all. Was not anticipating that move. Armada taking the first stock in that grand final. I think Armada wants to make quick work of Ice, as he usually does, right? But Ice, forward air to up smash combination again. We saw that in winners final as well.
I mean, you know, going back to the subject of quick work, we actually saw in the winners finals a game 5 situation.
Yep. So the times they have changed. But Armada, wow.
He's just way too solid as a player.
Definitely.
But that shield is getting very small, and you know Ice is going to apply some pressure if so. Oh,
Trying to go for the Shine Spike again. Oh, Armada takes that trade any day of the week. 120% versus a 0% Fox. Yep, he's going to do it.
And again, this is what we're talking about, right? When it comes to what separates Armada from a lot of the other players, his punish game, his decision-making. He recognized there that with this big lead that he has, he might as well just burn a stock. Oh!
Are we going to see the JV4 to start off the Grand Finals? No, I don't think so. Nope, we are not.
Well, especially with a Fox of this caliber, it's going to be too hard.
Yep, 45% and 3 stocks.
And Armada right now, soft claps in the crowd, as a lot of people already expect Armada to be such an amazing player. And, you know, Armada recognizing this, going to just stay focused, because right now he knows the task at hand. He needs to best this player named Ice. Whoa, the way Ice picked up his head after looking down was kind of sinister. It looked really scary. Did he just make a deal with the devil?
Yeah, no, it looked like he's plotting something, definitely.
Let's see. And there's that double jump tech you were talking about that Triff actually did. Whoa! Blue light spash.
I love the abbreviation of everything with AL ending as sh. This is great. Please never stop doing that.
Oh, no worries. It's a New York City thing, dog.
Oh, I would love to go there one day.
Oh, we're all homies, trust.
And Ice would love to go to Grand Final Set 2 one day against Armada. Is it going to be the day today? Are we going to see another Shine Spike? No, Armada not falling for this anymore. He has had enough of this in the first set they played.
That is crazy how Armada just willingly took the trade. He's like, I'm a nair on stage. And watch it work out.
Oh, and this dash attack is going to be enough to secure the stock.
Just way too solid right there. Hanging out on the sides, waiting for a safe way to land. Let's see. Ah. Of all moves.
Yeah, curious decision. Armada has used some moves that are not usually in his repertoire this over the entirety of this tournament, especially against in both sets against Ice. So pretty curious to see what he can bring to the table as innovation-wise, you know. Yeah, that back air is going to be enough.
And that was a fast back air indeed, dude. Like dash dancing the entire time, keeping Armada waiting, guessing when is he going to strike, and he finally gets him. Oh, and you see that situation right there where he jumped and hit Armada at 0? Armada could potentially just nair him back before landing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Peach could take those trades, man. So I don't know if Armada wants to set up a situation like that again. It's like, I'm going to put myself in the air, hit me, and then he'll just nair him right after he gets naired.
Yes. I'm,
Uh-oh.
Wow, and yeah, Ice is flubbing a lot of like little things that Armada is so strong of capitalizing on. One thing that he also flubbed against Leffen is like Armada baits, or like, I wouldn't call it flubbing, but if somebody baits you and you fall for the bait, you know, for example, Armada is not tagging and Ice is walking up there. Oh no, Ice is not tagging and Armada is walking up there, ready for the get-up attack, and then Ice does the get-up attack and Armada of course shields, like one of the oldest tricks in the books.
In numerous books. Oh, no nair. I felt like that was a potential nair right there for Armada, but good stuff right there by Ice, taking that stock.
Whoops, that dash attack. Not going to be enough, but Armada still going and keeping Ice outside of the center of the stage where he so desperately wants to be.
Oh, and Ice just dashing right through Armada just so he could keep trying to get those pot shots with the lasers. But I mean, cornering yourself against Armada is definitely that's a tough decision to make.
It definitely is.
And it's crazy because Armada takes up a lot of space when using his float, right? It's really slow too while he's trying to advance towards you with the float, but he makes it happen. By the time you realize it, your back is in the corner. And right there, Armada, that neutral air actually hit from quite below, dude. I didn't think it was going to hit like that.
No, me neither. Well, that up smash is going to be enough. No, it's not. Great DI by Armada. He didn't, like, touch the blast zone by, like, a pixel, I guess. Ooh, that down smash is going to hurt Ice, especially since this is his last stock. But it's also Armada's last stock on the second game, so can Ice even out the series, or will Armada go up 2-0 in that Grand Final Set 1? With Ice coming from losers, that's going to be a tough spot to be in.
Oh, there it is again, the get-up attack. Armada, he has the percentage lead. Smart by Ice. Oh, okay.
Wow. Getting him with the razor sharp side B there. Doesn't set him up for anything, but now he's in recovery situation, and Armada trying to edge guard him. Oh, wow. He overtagged once, but Armada was ready for that. He knows Ice, the tech master, the freaking tech master. I gotta be ready for that. And he was, and takes game 2.
And you know, it's nuts. We've seen that before, too, at the big house.
Exactly. The exact same situation, right?
Yup. Armada just knows the matchup. Oh, here it is.
The little step that he did further, recognizing that Armada was smashed to out, was so clean, crisp, quick reaction by Ice there.
Just capitalizing on Fox's landing with those up airs, man. No Peach. I have to say, man, when it comes to Armada's up air usage, comes close.
Yeah, definitely not. Nobody comes close to that. Ooh. The run-up shine, and then anticipating Armada to stay in the air, turn around, back area, and then catching him out of the air, out of the float with an up air. Ice taking the first lead of the set.
Okay, no get-up attacks this time.
Nope.
Right? I was definitely looking to see. I mean, there was the miss tech was definitely there. Oh, and Armada right now just smash-dang the drills.
The way that Armada stays, always stays close to Ice, so he cannot commit to the laser so much, is so important in that matchup. You see Armada's just, trying to hit that sweet spot where he is just close enough to Ice so he is afraid to shoot the gun and has to attack him. And then Armada makes the utmost out of his defensive prowess to actually get what he wants in an opening like this.
And right now, Armada could actually just go for those dash grabs, especially with it having the same startup as the standing grab. But right there, that up smash, man. I feel like the slant kind of messed up Armada's chain grab, by the way. I don't know if, yeah. But Ice in the lead. Let me see. Armada's inching forward, trying to see if he can catch Ice every time he jumps in the skies. It's kind of hard seeing how fast Fox is.
Man, that entire situation is so dangerous for both players. Armada doesn't want to give any more extra credit to Ice on that stock, but Ice doesn't want to lose that stock, so both playing very patiently, very defensively, not wanting to commit to anything. But now Armada gets him with the backhand, and Ice on his second stock, on his third stock now.
I'll tell you one thing that was interesting. When Armada messed up that turn-up edge guard, a lot of people in the crowd were shocked. That's how rare it is to see Armada actually screw up an edge guard. He's just that proficient. But Ice right now, I mean, Ice has still got that one stock lead. Let's not forget.
That's going to be it for sure. Yep, he carries him away. Ooh, I was a little bit scared for Armada right there. You don't want to see a match end like this, especially in the grand finals.
Oh my gosh. Another chance?
Oh, Ice was shielding a little bit too carelessly there, and Armada definitely clipped his shield, clipped his feet with his own breakdance move, the Peach down smash. Whoop.
It's definitely a tense moment because Armada could potentially take this. But
entire tournament,
wow!
Ice.
All right. Just when I was about to think that we're going to see Armada with
the 30.
30, yeah. The 3-0, the big 3-0.
There we go, final destination. I think Ice got 3 stock the last time they went to that stage. So this is definitely a very, very useful counter pick for Armada to have. And that's why it was so crucial for Ice to actually not lose that second game on his counter pick. So now he has to win twice on FD to keep this tournament still going for him, to keep himself in this competition.
That's crazy, man. It's almost like fighting Armada is like fighting Muta King. It's like, oh, you know, you're going to have to fight him on Final Destination.
Yeah, definitely. And because of a very similar thing to what Muta King does on FD, but with an entirely different character, is still against Space Animals, is the chain grab.
Yup.
Ooh, gets him with the backhand. Not what Armada wanted. Ice back on the stage, but wow. Jumps straight into that neutral air of Armada's, and this is going to be the stock for sure.
And right there, Ice, recognizing that he wasn't going to be able to come back, just goes straight into the blast zone. So now, let's see. I mean, Armada actually getting the pressure off of his back with that parasol. It's pretty hype.
Ice has no more jumps to give, but he makes his way back to the center stage. Armada flubbing an edge guard, which is, again, a thing that stunned the crowd. Ooh. Chillin' dude, 829, signaling the crowd saying, yep.
That was me.
That was me.
He stole it.
Respect your elders, kids.
Definitely gonna go to Ice for royalties right after.
Yeah, for sure. Ice is gonna earn a lot of money if he will proceed to win against Armada.
True. So he better be ready to share.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh wow, and Ice walked right into that really, really defensive down smash that Armada threw out there.
And here comes a punish game right now for Armada.
The chain grabs. Oh, he ups for a dash attack.
Ending the combo early.
Oh, another one of those overtags to a reactive to them. Damn. So how much is that overtag worth in the long run if Armada keeps floating, you know?
I mean, he's gonna probably have to keep overtagging.
Yes.
If he can like continue doing that, but it looks really difficult.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, even up in stocks. Can Ice even it up in games, or is Armada going to take the tournament on his counter pick? Final destination in the 4th game of Grand Finals.
Did you notice how Armada just waited for the invincible ledge dash, and then he just like grabbed Ice?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I can't do nothing to this. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, so Armada one more stock away from winning Eclipse 2, just like he won Eclipse 1, and Ice on tournament stock right now. But if Ice wins, this continues. This could continue potentially half the night, because we could see another set, but Armada on the punish right now, it's not looking too good. Nope! And Armada, oh, Ice with a nice tag right there! He keeps himself in the tournament like this. The Tech Master, it had to come down to this, but I think this is going to be it. Armada takes Eclipse 2 in Oslo, Norway in a 3-1 Grand Finals against Ice. Coming from winner's side, having played 2 quite close series to Ice. The first one much closer, the second one a little more convincing, but Ice finishing 2nd place. Leffen finishing 3rd, Professor Pro 4th. So the European balance of the top 4 is out of order right now. Ice and Leffen have kind of switched places at this tournament, right?
Yeah, and you know, looking at 5th place, wasn't that Kage?
5th place was Kage, the warrior.
Kage the warrior.
And another 5th place finisher, Triphasia.
And then finishing it off with Zaghetto.
Yes.
Oh.
And Android.
Award ceremony right now. Big thank you to the man himself, Leva, for running the stream. He's been working all day.
Thank you to and congratulations to Ice also for getting 2nd place. Really, really impressive. Yeah, and to Armada as well for getting 1st place. Really well done. Now we are done here. We have a banner outside. It will be cool if everyone signed that to get as many signatures as possible. Now there's an after party at 10 o'clock, which opens at 10, and you can go there anytime. It's at Oslo, Thun Hotel Oslo Airport, which is the bar at the hotel by McDonald's. It's a brand new bar with shuffleboards and everything, so I hope to see as many as you as possible there. What? Yeah, thank you all for coming to Eclipse. Goodbye. See.
All right, so while Askeflink, one of the main tournament organizers of that tournament, informed everyone in the crowd of the huge after party that's going to go down, I think in the hotel that you're staying at, right? So I guess you're going to party with us instead of trying to sleep, because he won't be able to sleep anyway, right?
Yeah, man. The past couple nights, D1 has been going to sleep rather early. But you know what? I felt really fresh. You know, I feel like that's probably going to be the new meta
that sounds
for
good.
tournaments, man. Just go to sleep early. And then once it's like the day where everything's just about to finish, finally get to party. I have a flight 7 a.m. out Monday morning out of here. So
okay.
that's gonna be something else. But it's time. I was actually that's Germany, man.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have an opportunity for Mr. Love to actually get an interview with the man himself, Ice, who actually, you know what? Not only is it going to be Mr. Love, it'll be both of us.
Yes.
Just like at Smash 4 Wii. I don't know if you saw the interviews before.
Yeah.
Ice will be joining us very soon. But I have to say, man.
I'm going to get him a chair real quick.
Oh, I think we could.
Oh, we have chairs over there? All right.
Alrighty.
All right. This situation is very new for every one of us. So
Cool.
And we have a third headset
Sweet. And where's Ice?
right behind you.
All right, sick.
There we go. Ice, congratulations for
Thanks,
the
man.
second place finish. You know, the work finally paid off. Twice in a row
slowly,
this time.
Slowly, dude.
Yeah,
the mental
slowly.
work. It's all about the mental work, dude.
You beat Leffen twice.
Yeah.
When's the last time that happened? At like some beast before?
Normally, 11 goes crazy in losers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I had to overcome that thought. So I was like fighting my inner demons in a way. Like I had a little bit of negative thoughts, but as soon as I had them, I recognized them and I threw them away, kind of, because why can't I be the guy, right? Like that's what I told myself. Like
Exactly.
there's nothing like merely being scripted,
Yeah.
So I can be the difference.
I think that might actually be the Leffen mentality for beating all the gods back then, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Why can't he be the guy? Why should he be afraid of those players?
Exactly.
And why should you be afraid of a player who has the same mentality as you?
Yeah, I've been playing longer, but of course that's not like an indication for like skill or something. It comes down to how hard you train over what period of time, I would say. Like the intensity is a huge part of it. But I told myself, like Leffen, he was rising so fast to like the first places, like that's so insane. And I was like, yo, this guy, like he kind of surpassed me in a way, right? But at one point I was refusing to believe that because I was telling myself, why can't I be that guy,
Yes.
Like it's all about believing in the end. So I was like, no more excuses, like Smash is my life, there's no way out, I do this until I die, Like,
Oh my God!
so that's what I did.
That's what I call commitment, man.
Yeah, it's all about the commitment. You're gonna like to say it in a like metaphorical way. You have to like stand in front of the cliff, and sometimes you have to give yourself a little bit, like you have to just take one step further, to fall into your new life in a way,
Okay.
And by committing like full-time Smash, and like putting everything I got into Smash right now, like no excuses, no regrets, and embrace the chaos. Like I'm able to like get where I really want to be, Yeah.
All right.
I definitely 100% agree with you on that, man. Like, I definitely, like, in my own life, took a dive into just going 100% with Smash Brothers, and definitely happy
It
with
pays
that one.
off,
Yeah,
right?
definitely happy.
No
you're
matter
doing
what
your
you
thing.
do in life, like if you don't give up, you end up there. Yeah.
Here's a question I have for you. I remember we were watching matches on the Fuzziness stream earlier, and there was this one thing that you mentioned, it is just a game. I wanted to know if there's like a deeper meaning to that saying that you mentioned when you were watching one of the players playing that you were cheering on. What is, yeah.
So when I was cheering on Fuzziness, right, I tried to like take off some pressure
Yes.
of him because mostly he puts the pressure on himself. He's not someone that has a lot to lose, because he's a full-time streamer. He still tries to perform well, of course, and he's one of the European top players. But in a sense, he doesn't like it's not bad if he gets upset or something, But what I try to tell him by saying it's just a game is that you should not make more out of the game than it basically is, because originally we all started this game because we had this love for it, you know, like, and it's really, really important to remember that because sometimes our egos can get in the way, right?
Yeah.
And it's really hard to like find that love that we had in the beginning. So you have to dig deep, like in certain times. So I try to remember him that he has to remember that there's a reason why he loves Smash Brothers, right? Because you should not play if you don't like the game, honestly. And yeah, I know Fuzzy had a lot of potential, but yeah, Kage too good. So
Yeah.
That's what it all comes down to,
Yeah.
right? No, it's about the love and the passion that you got to remember. No, but Kage too good.
Very strong player.
Yes, Android experienced that as well. So, Ice, what do you think of the tournament in general? Not like regarding your performance, but the entire experience of that weekend in Oslo, Norway.
I really liked it. Oslo is crazy expensive, I have to say this, right? But it's worth it, I guess. The weekend was really nice. I like this tournament a lot. Last Eclipse was a little more hype with like Westballs being here and stuff. But I think we gave the people still a really good show here. And I'm looking forward to Eclipse 3, hopefully.
Yes.
And yeah, everything worked well. The venue's nice. The production value was nice. The interviews between the sets or after the sets, really nice.
Cool. Well, it's about time now for the champ to join us here on the booth. So, any final words? Nice.
Yeah, thanks again to everyone that tried to get me into the summit. I tried to show you guys that I would have been worth it, like in case I made it in. And I really appreciate all you guys' support. Like, shoutouts to my sponsor, Luminosity Gaming, for just picking me up newly. I hope I made you proud. And yeah, thanks to all the fans and supporters at home.
All right, man. Well, keep up the good work because, I mean, ever since Big House, all we've been doing was just talking about ice, baby, left and right.
It was not a one-time thing.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure of, you know. Like, keep the momentum, never stop.
Not a one-hit wonder, man. And you earned it. You're with Luminosity Gaming right now.
Yes.
So congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Okay,
All right, man.
then take
Have
care,
a good
bro.
one. See you at the after party, I
Thank you
guess.
so much, man.
See you guys.
All right. So that was Luminosity Gaming's very own Ice, talking about his mindset, his mentality, and how he has been improving his game very recently. Now, for the guy who looked just as strong as he always does, Armada, the man, the myth, the legend, the unbeatable Peach Wall that everybody's looking up to. How did it feel to be taken to Game 5 by Ice for the first time ever?
It feels pretty fun, actually. I like competition. I like when it's hard, when you really, really have to work for it. And Ice and I were really, really good friends outside of Smash. So whenever he takes a step forward, I'm always happy for him. Obviously, I still try my hardest to win, but it's like, as friends, I want him to do good.
All right.
So it was a very interesting set for sure, and he keeps improving all the time. So I will fire one shot already in this interview. Everyone that didn't vote for him getting into Summit, I hope you regret it today. I really, really hope you regret it today.
You heard the man. You heard the man. Shoutouts to Nun and the Moon anyway.
No, the thing is, I really wanted them as well.
Yeah.
I just feel like Ice should have been like getting in right away, pretty much.
Yeah, true.
I might be biased because he's one of my best friends,
course.
but still.
And we just need more European representation as well.
Yeah, that would be good for the game, I think.
All right, so you played Ice twice instead of Leffen. You didn't even play Leffen once. I know that you guys warmed up together, but how mad are you that you didn't get to play him? Because I know that rivalry is still heated, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm mad. The thing is, like, obviously, I wanted to play Leffen. He beat me last time at Gamo. So then you always want to redeem yourself. And I had the Fox ready. My plan for this tournament was actually to have both my characters as warmed up as possible, because I feel like one of my weaknesses in the past is to switch between the characters. And sometimes here in Europe, I go Fox against opponents where it's strictly a worst choice. And then I was like, this tournament, I will play Peach against the players I think it's the best option against, and I will keep the Fox for Leffen because I think that's the best option.
Yeah.
This time around, I didn't end up playing him, so I didn't really get to practice what I wanted to practice as well. But still, that's probably going to be my mentality moving forward. So, yeah, it was an interesting tournament for sure. And I recommend to all the Europeans and hopefully some North Americans as well to come back next year.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a question. If Ice were to actually reset the bracket, would you consider going Fox Ditto?
Maybe on Stadium, but probably not anything else.
Okay.
Like Ice, obviously improving as a player and in the matchup, but I feel like I still have the upper hand. So I don't see a reason to lose faith in my Peach, even if I drop one set. Because overall, if you look at the history, I have a pretty good record against him. So one set, like, you should not that drastically change opinion, I think, unless it's like something that completely changes the game field. But let's say he won winners final against me and I came back, for example, then I would still play Peach.
Okay, I see.
Here's another question I wanted to talk about, Armada. Now, this might be totally not even about the tournament itself. I heard you have a playlist when it comes to music about a lot of motivational kind of music, you know, a lot of victory themes. Is there like a science behind that? And would you be able to even let us know what kind of music you have on this playlist?
No, the thing is, the playlists have a lot of like winner songs and stuff like that. But the thing is, I'll be honest, I'm very bad when it comes to music. It's a field I want to get into more.
Okay, cool.
The thing is just like every time I'm like, oh, I should listen to new music, I always end up doing something else instead. So I'm very far behind on that topic. So if anyone have like cool songs I should listen to, then feel free to send it to me, and I will try to be not as lazy as I've been.
Hit me up. I got a lot of bangers for you. Don't worry. Liva knows as well. All right. So what are the next tournaments you're going to attend?
I go back home tomorrow, and then I fly to Canada the day after. Then I stay there.
Canada Cup is next week.
Canada Cup. And then right after that, I go to SoCal for Summit, and then I go back home. So it's going to be 3 tournaments in a row, 3 weekends back to back. Then I have a 2-week break or something. Then it's DreamHack Winter. Then I'm home for a day. Then I fly to UGC. And then I'm back home for 1 week, and then I travel back to America for Don Park on the grass. So you guys might not have seen me as much this year up until this point as last year, but I'm going strong the last 3 months of the year. I want that #1 spot once 2016 is over.
The winter of Smash has officially begun, it seems. Wow. All right, so do you have any shout-outs, any people you want to shout out right here, right now? This is your stage. You earned it for sure, so go ahead.
It's pretty much going to be the same as yesterday. Friends, family, alliance, girlfriend. And then an extra shout-out to Ice for making it to Grand Finals. I'm very proud of you, and I'm looking forward to all our sets in the future.
Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much, Armada. You came, let me tell you, man, you've been playing for such a long time, and it's beautiful to still see you dominate as much as you do, you know, and not only in Europe, but just worldwide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, man.
And yeah, thank you both for commentating and coming out, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. And a big thank you to the people at Eclipse 3 and all the people that came to the event. All of you watching back at home, you guys are the best.
Thanks to Press Fire for, once again, having us back.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Eric.
And we hope to see you guys again next year. This is D1.
Mr. Love.
Armada.
All right, guys.
Signing off.